Good. Okay, let's kick this thing off. What's up? Welcome to Hypothetical Comedy. I'm super excited to be here tonight with all of my favorite comics in the world. It's pretty exciting to see
Do
you
you know
guys.
that you're muted too? You're muted, Sam.
Thank you. I knew that. I didn't know that. Thank you, Marcel. What's funny is they'll probably hear me on the stream because it's routed differently. It's through my microphone directly. But I'm gonna say it again. Welcome to Hypothetical Comedy. I'm excited to be here with all my favorite comics in the world, and a few of my other favorite comics that haven't arrived yet, but will be here later. If you're watching this on the stream, I did a couple things to make it look cooler. If you guys want to check it out, it's on twitch.tv/Funky Sam Medina. It's gonna be on the Facebook in a minute. I just can't share it during my own set because I'm not good at multitasking that way. I went home from work sick today. I wasn't feeling well. I was feeling like weak and like pass outy. I don't know if pass outy is a term. Um, but like it's from all the smoke inhalation, you know. I don't know. It's not really a joke. I'm just saying. So if I'm shitty tonight, shittier tonight. That's probably why. So that's not really a joke. But I am in Tracy, California. If you've never heard of Tracy, it's a sad small little town in California. I think the saddest part is that I'm the second most famous person here. It's true. You guys can unmute yourselves if you want. I'm sure you guys probably didn't laugh at that anyway. I don't have an OnlyFans, but I do have an OnlyFan. It's true. It's true. I'm not supposed to say this. I'm not supposed to tell you guys this yet, but I'm super excited to be here. So I'm gonna go ahead and spill the beans. I just signed a deal with Hulu. I'm pretty excited about that. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, thank you very much. I get 3 months for $1. It's pretty good, right? This whole COVID thing is crazy. People wearing masks, people going grocery shopping, all this stuff. I had to give up on grocery shopping early in the game. It was too stressful. I switched to the online grocery delivery system. Yeah, it's cool because it's like a really bad breakup. They come to my house, they leave all my stuff on the porch, and they call me when they leave. Yeah, this is fun. Speaking of COVID, I went to work a couple days ago, and when I was in a hurry, when I got there, I realized instead of my mask, I grabbed a pair of underwear. Yeah. That was a shitty day, you guys. That was a very shitty day. It'd be funnier if I accidentally grabbed Paul's underwear, right? Like, where did this come from? And I just like pull it out of my pocket, and it just keeps coming out.
I
Like,
can
I
make
don't
it
think I know that.
happen.
I don't think I know that trick.
I do.
Paul does. So I thought I was hot shit lately. I thought my comedy game was blowing up. I've been getting all these Facebook friend requests. I told my wife, I'm like, hey, I have 17 Facebook friend requests I'm not even going to answer. And she goes, oh, that's cute. I have 162. I have a lazy eye. I do. It's cool because it matches my personality. My other one isn't lazy, so we got to do a DNA test to make sure it's my real eye. Thank you. That was new. I hate it when comics say that was new. I'm gonna do a new joke here, you guys. Just do your joke. Don't tell us. Don't break the fourth wall, right, Nico? I'm just kidding. What else do I got going on here? So I'm vegan now, you guys. I'm vegan. I've been vegan for a little over a month, and I just want to make sure everybody knows that. It's tough though finding restaurants that cater my dietary needs. Like I went to my favorite restaurant, and I was like, "What's your best vegan dish with meat?" Nothing. They got nothing. And then today, my wife and I we went out to lunch, and she's like, "You've been doing really good with your diet. I'm really proud of you. You could have any beer on the menu you want, right?" I looked over the beer menu. You could have any beer you want. I messed that joke up. And she went to the bathroom, right? And so then I called the waiter over. And I was like, "Hey, I want you to bring me a beer with a steak in it." And he's like, "Huh? What? Huh?" I go, "Look, I don't got a lot of time here. Okay, go in the back, cook a steak, put in a beer, and bring it out to me. We'll call it Ale One."
I like that.
Oh, thanks. Me too. I do. I like that a lot. It doesn't get as many laughs as it should, though, but I do like that a lot. Being vegan is different. It's a lot different going grocery shopping as a vegan. Like the other day, I was walking through the meat section, and I was looking at the steaks and the pork chops and the chickens, and I was like, this aisle is dead to me. Literally, right? Some guy posted a comment on one of my Instagram photos of some vegan food, and he put hashtag vegans are hypocrites and hashtag plants have feelings too. right? And now I'm not a vegan to be like cruelty free or anything. Like that's not why I'm doing it. It's a happy bonus, but that's not why. I'm doing it because the way it makes me feel, superior. They say you should never date a comedian, and I do agree with that. I think the reason why I would never date a comedian is because my wife is also a comedian, and she might know her. Here's one that I'm trying to work on. So if sometimes people are like if they see something they like, they refer to it as porn, right? There's like food porn and like video game porn or whatever. What if you see like a porn scene that you really like? You'd be like, hey, look at this porn. I need to know because I want to show people, but I don't know what to call it, All right, so thank you guys for being here. I'm super excited. Like I said, you can watch it on, if you want to watch this on twitch.tv/FunkySamMedina. I forgot what it was, but then I remembered. You can also watch it on my Twitter account, which is cool. I'm trying to figure out where else to watch it. On the Facebook, but it's not there yet because I'm still here. I'm still doing this. You can follow me on Instagram at FunkySamMedina or Instagram Hypothetical Comedy and all that good stuff. Yeah, hell yeah. Go do it, you guys. Without any further ado, though, I'm going to bring out my good friend. He is a regular on the Tommy Feldman Happy Hour every Friday night. He's the godfather of Zoom comedy. He's like the Don Mega, It's like if you got a Zoom comedy show, you got to go see Nico, He'll set you up. He'll get you people there. Give it for Nico Lukoff, everybody.
Woo! Woo! Terrifying but kind introduction. You said Funky Sam Medina. I thought you said Fuck You Sam Medina, the last one. That's
oh, dang.
Maybe I was just thinking that's what maybe you should say. I don't know. Thanks, Sam. It's a lot of fun. So I was raised in the only Jewish household that had no humor. Really weird. Like, we didn't joke around with each other. Our only roasts were briskets. We didn't even do sarcasm. Yeah, that was so much fun. God damn, I keep screwing up. I'm working on sarcasm. Obviously, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find that if I've got to wander this land 40 more years, that's another Jew joke. We wander. Here's what we did have, though. We had lots of passive aggression. Woo! Yeah, lots of passive aggression, but I would have thought you'd have known that by now. If you cared. I got busted in high school for selling weed. Yeah, because you're not supposed to do that there. They really frown upon it, And that was a real bummer because I was just trying to turn frowns upside down. Look, though, I made the same mistake that a lot of, passionate people make. And I just took what had been my favorite hobby and ruined it by turning it into a job. Maybe some comedians can relate. Obviously, a job I wasn't very good at. I was 15 years old. I didn't know a lot about business at the time. I just knew that I was supposed to buy low and sell high. Just took that out too literally, Now, the other day, I was on another Zoom open mic, and I did the buy low, sell high, and I got a message in the chat right after I did that. And look, this might be controversial, but I think most of us can probably agree during a comedy show, an open mic, nothing good has ever come from a Zoom chat. You ever gonna sit at a comedy club and be like, hey, everybody, check out my waffle recipe. Right? Or, hey, everybody, that was really cool. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to leave now. Don't worry. I'm going to exit the chat before you can even say bye. My favorite. LOL. That was really funny. Like, we know. You were there. We still are. So are you. So I get a direct message in the chat, and I'm obviously an incredibly professional internet comedian, so typically it doesn't get to me. But it was in all caps. My instinct said, you should be paying attention to this. In all caps, it said, not to be that guy. I was like, what? Do I need to address something? Is there something going on? What's happening? I just found some pepper, too.
A lifelong ambition.
I'm like, is this that sarcasm thing? Obviously, I'm still trying to work on that. What is this person doing to me right now? So he writes, not to be that guy, in all caps, and he's got his mic off, and he's got his camera off because the Zoom open mic. He's going, not to be that guy. This is what angry typing looks like in my head. Not to be that guy, but I think you meant to say figuratively instead of literally. It's like, what? You are literally being that guy right now. And you're wrong. It was just semantics. He just argued semantics. I think it was just being anti-semantic. I did that in another Zoom open mic a couple hours later, and after my set, the host was like, Nico, great job, da 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 da. But I don't know if you remember this, but I'm actually that guy. Yeah, the host who's actually running this thing like, holy shit, this is crazy. And I'm messaging, typing back to him really quietly because I'm a professional Zoom comedian. Like, hey, man, just, it's all good and fun and da-da-da-da-da. Fun bit. He messages me back, and he's typing so freaking loud you can't even hear the comedian that's up at the time. So just typing back to him, I just go, hey, man, not to be that guy, but I'm pretty sure you meant to mute your microphone, like everybody on this Zoom right now. But thank you for helping me add like 3 minutes to my set. I've been Samwise Gamgee 20 years later. You've all been super fun. Yeah, we got sarcasm. Yay.
All right, keep going for Nico Lukov, everybody. Go check out Displaced Comedians. If you don't, I'm sure everybody's already there, but if you don't know about it, go check out Displaced Comedians. It's a really fun place. All the Zoom mics, all the ones we're going to are listed there. I should say that. So let's keep this thing moving along. Your next comic, I did see him in the room. He's here somewhere. He's a really funny dude. He's been with us here since day one, and so I'm super excited about it. Get it from Marcel Neal, everybody. Marcel Neal.
How y'all doing? How's it going? Yeah, man, I know Sam, he out there on the West. All y'all, if y'all on the West Coast, I just want y'all to be safe, man. Like, I heard the last fire, it started from like fireworks from a gender reveal party. And that surprised me because it's like, like the West is like notoriously progressive, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like you would think like they would just wait a while and see how the kid feels. Throwing a party. I got a buddy out there on the West Coast, and he just had a kid. I was like, man, congratulations. Is it a boy? He was like, for now. For now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I was on, I don't know if you guys follow hip hop, but I was on Facebook and I saw this meme and it said, if Tory Lanez had shot Remy Ma would have shot him back. And I was like, that's pretty accurate. Then I thought if Tory Lanez had shot Lizzo in the foot, she would have said, it don't matter, they amputating this next month. All right. So speaking of Facebook, I was on I'm looking at the articles, and I don't know if y'all seen this, but on top of the articles, like they labeling the reading now, you know what I mean? Say like 3-minute read, 5-minute read, like I'm not sure. It's like, how short is our attention span? Like that the news is trying to bribe us with less reading. It's crazy. I think a few years from now, it's gonna say, "Come on, y'all, it's just pictures." You spare a 20-second gaze. It's crazy. What else, man? Yeah, I end a lot of stuff with it's crazy. So I'm thinking, I'm hoping that Ellen could come out of this whole pandemic thing with, I'm hoping she can keep her job. You know, because they saying she run a toxic workplace, but from what I see, it looked like she just don't like funky people. You know what I mean? Like, I was looking at one of the complaints, and the guy was like, if she think your breath stink, she asked you to chew a piece of gum. I'm like, so you mean she didn't roast you like an actual comic? I mean, like, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, like, this is one thing. I want to see, like, Ellen get raunchy. You know what I mean? Like, I know Ellen got it in her. I mean, like, she an 80s comic, man. Like, I want to hear her say some real shit. It's like, you know, like, when 50 say get the strap, you know it's like, when 50 say get the strap, you know it's about to go down. But when we didn't get the strap, we knocking some hoes down. Oh no, I know she got it in her. So yeah, what else? Geez, politics, right? Let's go there. So it's like, I hate how everything it like puts you on this like political spectrum. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what you do, everything politicized, man. You somewhere on the spectrum. It's like, if you drive a hybrid, you a liberal. You know, if you got an assault rifle, you a conservative. You know, it's crazy. It's like, why I can't just like do what I do? Like, I'm not pro-choice because like I'm like some male feminist. You know, like I'm pro-choice because I'm anti-child support. You know, I'm pro keeping my damn money more than anything. You know what I mean? Like, so what else, man? Oh yeah, I guess if I could leave anybody with anything, it'd be to stay positive. You know, like try to self coming out of this, try to see an end to this whole thing. Like, even if it's your own narcissism, like, it's okay to use that, you know. Like, the other day I really convinced myself, like, look, man, the world not over yet, the world not ending. Like, I ain't done a set on Conan. Like, I have more time, my dreams. So yeah. How much time I got?
You got about a minute. Oh, you got a minute. I was about to let you.
45 minutes.
1 minute.
All right, cool. A minute. All right. So, yeah. Jeez. It's something mean and something nice. All right. Can I give y'all that? All right. So, you know, whenever girls start saying like men are trash, I just watch clips of the Maury show, like where the men are not the father, on repeat, and think, we're not the only ones. All right. No, something nice. All right, so I got a real attractive friend, right? And she come up to me and she say, Marcel, I'm tired of these guys hitting on me. What can I do to stop them from hitting on me? I say, well, the next time you go out, you can take some Tide Pods and put them in your pocket. And she like, Tide Pods? Why the F would I walk around with those in my pockets? And I'm like, it'll deter gents from coming on to you. Like that. All right, that's it.
All right. All right, keep going for Marcel Neal, everybody. Woo! Yeah, he was the one who told me I was muted when I was muted and I didn't know. So thanks for him for that. Okay, you guys, let's keep this thing moving along. Oh, you know what I need to do real quick? That's my first time doing the little name thing, so I need to take his name off so the next person doesn't have the same name. Okay, let's keep moving along. This guy, he is in the room, so I'm super excited about that. He hosts a really cool, fun Zoom mic on Friday night called Laredo Funny, so check that out and check him out. It's a really hot room, you guys. Get over for Steven Sosa, everybody. Steven Sosa.
Hey, what's up, guys? Steven Sosa, that's right. Yeah. We always do. We do the Zoom mics. It's very fun. It's I gotta say right now, man. I've been having these moments where I go to the strip club and I like to wear my pajamas, but apparently you can't. Like, the bouncer stopped me right away. He was already looking at me. He's like, "Hey, man, now you can't come in here, man. That's a boner hazard." And I was like, "What?" Like, to be honest, I was like, the first time I heard that, I was like, boner hazard? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, I was wondering, like, if he thinks I'm going to get a boner and just walk around and knock people's shit over, like, hey, I'm Steven, and knock over shit, like that's the first thing. After a while, I'm like thinking, like, I better not go to a grocery store, you know, like get a boner hazard with my fucking pajamas. I'm just knocking over produce shit, you know, but man. I like watching porn because I do it for research purposes. The thing about that is that when I'm always searching for like different porns, like it's weird, like when you can just search for anything and it comes out. Like you can be like, hey, you know, like I was like, I want to see a girl get fucked by using like, you know, opening a fridge, and she's just there like opening a fridge. You know, like the guy's going at it, like try to open the fridge, you know, like it's just, to me, I can't believe all that stuff comes out. And like, I'm looking at more, and I was like, let's put something funny, you know. And I was like, all right, here we go. I put Scooby Doo, and then the whole gang showed up. It was crazy. I was like, that was the weirdest Scooby Doo episode I ever saw in my life. To watch Fred just say, hey gang, we have another orgy in our hands. Like, whoa. And fucking Velma's like, jeepers. He's like, no, Velma, deeper. Like, whoa, all right, this is cool. I'm down with this. And I'm gonna tell you, man, like I'm really happy though, because I finally I nailed a real good girl. I'm really happy with her now. She's actually has an OnlyFans page. Yeah, I'm excited, man, because you know the best thing about that is you know I get a discount. So yeah, dude, you're all buying that tier 3, like tier 2 or whatever on like for like $200. I'm getting it for $25.99. No tax included. # winning. So I'm really bad at my phone. I can't ever I have moments where I don't like lock my phone, and I understand that's the worst thing. Like you don't lock your phone. I'm just lazy. I don't want to do it. And I have a friend of mine that always posts like every time he gets my phone, he always posts something on Facebook for me, and it's always something about mail, and it's always in my mouth, and. I get mad at that shit, dude, because I'm always like, fuck, dude. Like, but I remember the one he did that was pretty funny was because like he did this one, we did a show and I didn't check my phone. I think at the restaurant, he put something in, and then 5 hours later went by, the show's over, we're partying, like, dude, the night was amazing. Fuck yeah. And then I look at my phone, I look at the messages, and I saw it, I was like, why do I have a bunch of messages saying like it was like Dr. Pepper memes and shit. I was like a bunch of like everyone was sending me Dr. Pepper memes, and then I was like, I looked at my buddy and I was like, and then he looked at me and I was like, you fucking asshole, what did you put on my fucking Facebook? And I look at my Facebook and it just says, I'll suck your dick for a Dr. Pepper. I was like, what the fuck? And it went big, dude. Everybody was like 200 likes, like fucking like a bunch of comments. I was like, this motherfucker, dude. I was so pissed because I was like, man, dude, I was like, why can't it be something positive? You know, it's like I'm Steven and I like pizza. Like that'd be fucking nice, you know? So you could even say if you want me to shove it in my face, that'd be even cool, dude. It'd be like that Cardi B song, dude, like wet ass pizza, right? I love that build up to that laugh. That was great. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I went to Vegas, and like I remember being in a VIP area, and the VIP area was nice. And like we invited these girls like to come into the VIP because we can do that, and they're Asian, and then we thought that was a good idea until like their boyfriend showed up, and then like you know it was like a kung fu movie out of nowhere. They just started like, what's going on? And we're like, oh shit. Even the bouncer was like, hey, you guys, I don't know kung fu, man. I think we should let these girls go. And I was telling him, I was like, look, I have a girlfriend that has an OnlyFans page. Like, is that cool if I give it? Like, I have a discount. All right, before I get out of here, man, you guys have been real fun. I'm gonna do this last one. It's I swear to God, I love horror movies, and I that's one of my favorite things in the world. Is like, and I saw this one movie, Freddy vs. Jason, back in the day. If you don't know what that movie is, it's basically like two of the best iconic fucking like slashers. Dude, one of them goes in your dreams and kills you, and the other one like is a big slasher and a huge cock block. You know. Like yeah, like Jason's like straight up. He doesn't want you having sex in his fucking forest, like at all. You know, he's an anti Snow White, like you know, like. And I was like it's funny because when I saw the fight though, we were so excited, and then next minute like I was like watching the fight, I was like, wait a second, I was like, when did Freddy Krueger learn martial arts? Like you know, like there was no movie where he like once had like a Marvel ending where it was like after the credits he's fighting. You know, he's like at a dojo, Cobra Kai or something, right? Like, you know, like maybe he went into Mr. Miyagi's dream. He's like, look, I don't want to kill you, but can you teach me martial arts? All right, guys. I'm Steven Sosa, guys. Have a good night tonight.
Cool. All right. Steven Sosa, everybody. Keep it going for Steven Sosa. Let's keep this thing moving along. So the next comic coming to the stage, he's a really funny dude. He's doing Zoom. He's doing Zoom shows all over, everywhere, and it's super exciting. He hosts his own Zooms on Wednesday and Friday. Sorry, I'm trying to like move this thing around and talk at the same time, and it's just not working out for me today. But this guy could talk. Give it up for Joe Gorman, everybody. Joe Gorman, everybody.
Oh, shit. Look at this. Here we go, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, man, we're doing it. We're doing Zoom comedy, which I honestly think is the superior form of stand-up comedy. No more of this leaning on a brick wall nonsense, you know? I'm tired of being on a stage, elevated, with 3,000 people chanting my name, trying to give me tens of thousands of dollars. I want to sit in my tiny little apartment and yell into a webcam, man. And I want all of my friends and peers to be on the same fucking Brady Bunch like grid. Everyone's just smiling. Some people, it's like, all right, cool. Some people might even be in a car. That's my favorite style of comedy, when a comedian is so hardworking, they're commuting to their day job and doing comedy at the same time. That's my favorite, man. This is awesome. It's all the joy of doing stand-up comedy. None of the obligation to make eye contact or wear pants. This is Primo, man. And you know what? I like being able to see into the comics rooms. That's a little journey into the mind's eye. One time I was on a Zoom show. Yeah, a show. And one of the comics was like, we need to defund the police. We need to fucking overthrow the government. And like, while he was going on this rant, there was a Pokemon poster right behind him. And it was like, man, I didn't know Squirtle was a part of Antifa, but I'm down with it, you know? Comedy, spectacular over the internet. But that's not everything. Like, yeah, I can do my job, be a comedian, but I can't do what I'm most passionate about, you know, because I'm a bully in real life. That's what I love doing. I love bullying people, and it's hard to do it, man. I got to keep 6 feet apart. I want to shove some nerd into a locker, and everyone's saying, "Oh, well, you can cyberbully people." Cyberbully people. That's the nerdiest form of bullying. Like, I'm gonna have some thesaurus with me, looking up the words to insult a person, and then go on the Zoom chat and like slowly type in the insult to the person. It takes me like 45 minutes to type because I never learned the finger placement because I'm not a nerd. I am a bully, man. Yikes. And let me tell you something. Once I kick COVID-19's butt, I'm going to kick your butt, nerd. How about that? That is a new one-man show I'm working on called The Socially Distant Bully. Pretty powerful piece, huh? Very had some shades of Waiting for Godot. Yeah, man, that's what we're doing. We're all becoming absurdist performance artists now, man. That's what's going on. It's cool being in New York. It's like it's the epicenter for so much, man. Like we were hit hardest by coronavirus, so that kind of sucked. But in that time, like, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement happened, and I think that's awesome. I've been going to all of the rallies. I've been going to lectures. I've been donating as much as I can. I was even so taken by the movement, I tore down a statue. That's right. Later, I found out it was a statue of Frederick Douglass. Oops. I fucking goofed up on that one, man. I really dropped the ball, but my heart is in the right place. I only hope history will forgive me for that, man. I'm an essential worker. Anyone else fucking goofed up like that, man? I hate that. I remember when they first announced, like, oh, you're an essential employee. I'm like, fuck yeah, move over first responders. I'm going to get some hero punani now as everyone throws roses on the street as I walk. Not the same, dude. Now my boss yells at me for fucking up on an email, and it's like, dog, it's the end of the world. Who gives a fuck that I left out a comma? Like, can you imagine, like, your boss yelling at you? It's like, the world is ending, man. Here's the craziest thing is I have to use Zoom for my day job. How nuts is that? So at night, incredible comedian on Zoom. By day, just a corporate shill on a meeting just nodding. I hate it, man. Sometimes I'll even have a hilarious Zoom background, like maybe Sonic the Hedgehog with a boner, right? And I'm doing a comedy show. I'm being hilarious. Women are giving me like their phone numbers on the DMs. Guys are like asking like, how do you fucking create all this incredible content and maintain that shredded physique, all kinds of stuff. Then I go to work the next day. I forget that I have Sonic with a boner as a background. And then I have to go to a meeting. Fucking up, man. How about that? It is literally the laughy face of comedy, the angry face of tragedy. That is how I treat my Zoom experience, man. I'll say this before I get out of here. Sometimes I have to do Zoom office meetings, and I'm like, this is stupid. I don't want to be in some meeting with a bunch of douchebags. I'm going to get high on the company $1, so I'm going to smoke a little weed. Like in Mad Men, they'll have like a shot of whiskey or something during the day job. I'm going to get a little high. I turn off the camera, hit the bong. I forgot to mute the microphone. Why does a bong always sound like a bong? It's a very unique noise. You hear the sparking of the lighter, like the fucking bubbly pull, and then the coughing and the self-loathing. It's always consistent. It doesn't sound like anything. You can't be like, oh, a car just drove by. Did anyone hear that? It's like, no, it's distinct. I would do it even if it sounded like a fart. I would be okay with that. It's like, hey, is everything okay over there? It's like, yeah, dude, I just shit my pants, man. You know how it is. Just goofing.
Thank you.
We'll see, man. All right, that's been my time. My name is Joe Gorman. Thank you.
All right, Joe Gorman, everybody.
That is awesome.
Keep it going for that crazy guy. What am I doing? Oh, man.
It was like Canadian Emo Phillips had a baby, but like Gallagher's the dad.
Oh,
did you hear that? Fuck.
Oh, hell
Dude,
yeah.
if like Kyle Kinane and Emo Phillips had a baby, but Gallagher was the daddy, maybe, dude, that was fucking awesome, brother. Awesome.
I don't know what's happening. This thing is already off the rails, you guys. This is so crazy. Let's get this next comic up here. She is out and about. She's traveling right now. She took off her mask so she can talk to us for a couple minutes, and then she'll put it right back on. Get it for Megan Brooks, everybody.
Hi. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah.
That's great. I was super concerned about that. Yeah, it's like the first time I've been out in so long. It's kind of weird. Anyways, how's everyone doing? It's Friday night. No? Okay. Thank you. I'm just trying to do some crowd work. I do have a question though. Has anybody here been a victim of gaslighting? Yeah. No, you haven't. So a lot of companies have been, hit financially because of the pandemic, of course. Even the NRA has been hit financially with the schools closed. I was reading an article the other day. A woman was found dead inside of a suitcase, which is obviously super awful. And I just like, how did she fit in a suitcase? Like, what was her diet trick? My relationships in the past have been quite toxic. Maybe that's because I was poisoning them. My therapist calls me a helicopter mom. Thank you. I wrote that today. My therapist calls me a helicopter mom, which kind of means like I hover over my kids, like I'm super anxious and like, don't fall, and like, are you okay? But my kids think I like them now. Yeah. No, honey, it's just anxiety. So I'm Jewish, which is interesting. My grandfather always wanted me to marry a nice Jewish boy. I married an atheist woman. That didn't go over very well. I have a Jewish accent, if you can hear it. It's whining. Yeah. So it's really awkward when I go on dates now, because like I make them uncomfortable kind of right off the bat being Jewish. And I'm like, okay, will you let me stay in your attic? All right. Thank you guys. I just have one more. Yeah. But I can make that joke, right? I'm like one of the Jews. Yeah.
For sure.
I dated a guy. His name was Max. He was my dad. But so when I didn't hear from him on my birthday, it didn't hurt as much. All right.
All right, Megan Brooks, everybody. Keep it going for Megan Brooks. Woo! Okay, what's happening? My internet connection is unstable. That's a lot like my mental health. That's great. Where are we? Where are we? Where is everything? I just lost everything. Okay. Sorry, you guys. I'm crazy. Let's keep this thing going. Let's bring up your next comic. Let's spotlight myself. It's not working. Sorry, Megan. Hi. Thank you very let's see. Who is next on the list? Give it for your next comic, everybody. David Habel, everybody. David Habel. I'm sorry, David. I know I said that wrong.
Table, but everyone gets it wrong the first time. It's fine. I'm out of East Tennessee. Oh, there's the camera. So I know I look a little like Millennial Duck Dynasty. All right, that usually gets laughs, but I like Banquet Pizza because it says microwave 1 minute high, and I can do that. My agoraphobia group changed its status from open to closed, and I can't handle it. I get annoyed by people who are too calm. Like, I just want to come up and smack them in the face. Like, I don't appreciate that melatonin in your voice. I host comedy sometimes, and my fear is coming to a mic and finding out that there's no comedians there at all. Comic Sans. I do comedy, and I make this dream of creating a variety show called The Tinnitus Show. Donald Trump says he doesn't have a racist bone in his body, and I guess I believe they're all white.
Honey, the bandwidth is low. Can you see?
Let's talk about sex and dairy. I like yogurt. I prefer my yogurt submissive. I only eat Fruity Bottoms. I have ADHD and a lifetime membership to the Depression Club.
Hey.
So when I was a kid, I went to the Grand Canyon, and it was one of many trips where I just kind of wanted to jump off the rim, but my spirit guides stopped me, and I was cliff barred. That's a goofy hiking joke. Let's see. I dropped out of college 4 times, so I think I'm done with Mercury retrogrades in my life. I heard that Robert Pattinson got COVID recently. I'm very surprised that they're not going to change the origin story for Batman to him getting bitten by a bat. And that I've not heard a Robert Pattinson joke yet. I talk to dominatrixes sometimes, and we talk about Greek mythology. Their favorite character consistently is Pegasus. Let's see. I rap. I drop bars like on my phone in the mountains. I think Jimi Hendrix could have just as easily been a serial killer. Axe is bold as love. All right. Let's see. I can't be the only one who hears Roxanne when car alarms go off. Bow, 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 bow. Do you think dog breeders ever get... I found out recently that buying fruit can get me street cred. When I went to a market and I bought a mango and I wore it around my neck. Gucci mango. Right. 1 minute. Let's see. I think it would have been easy. Oh yeah, the mail stuff. This whole situation with the mail's been interesting. This has been the first time I've regretted losing mail privilege. I was singing Good Vibrations the other day, and I heard my neighbor walking upstairs, and I stopped singing because I was afraid they might think I was being passive aggressive. All right. Well, that's got to be close to a minute. Let's see. Yeah. But thank you for the time. You know, I identify as a queer Lego. I'm a bionic.
All right. David,
I'm really shitty at math, so you're going to have to tell me when a minute's elapsed.
I'm muted.
Let's see. Yeah, no. There's been some people who have been so bored that they've started having sexual relations with their bottles of tea. Bestiality.
Bestiality.
Oh my god.
Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, I'm at my time. Thank you so much for having me on, Sam.
All
Thank you all for
right.
being supportive audience.
Keep it going for David, everybody. All right. Let's keep this thing moving along. This is going so slow. I made myself the spotlight. It just doesn't want to do it. All right. So this next comic, everybody, it's her first time here, so I'm super excited. I love when people are here for their first time. I get to see them work their magic on the Zoom stage. Get it for Erica Switzer, everybody. Erica Switzer.
Yay!
Hey everybody, for those of you who don't know me, as Sam just introduced me, I'm Erica Switzer. So I am a Black American woman with a German name who used to teach English to French kids in the middle of Shanghai, China.
Oh,
wow. You cannot get more American than that. And I used to love my job. I used to teach my kids the classics like Macbeth, but what Kanye West is Macbeth. Kim Kardashian is Lady Macbeth, you know, the original clout chaser. I do believe it was Shakespeare who wrote that. And the lady doth protest a broke nigga. See, I used to teach my kids those classics. So you might be wondering, what's a Black lady from Chicago doing in the middle of China? Well, getting in good with our future overlords. I'm back now. But I miss my kids. I used to teach them functional stuff, things they need in life, like how to talk Black. One of the first words I ever taught them was the word finna. Right? Like I'm fixing to do something. I'm about to do something. So there's nothing like seeing a cute little blonde boy say, "Oh, Miss Switzer." So it's like, I'm finna go to my next class. Gold star, Pierre. Good job. Good job. Miss Switzer, I was finna ask Pierre for a pencil. Axe was the bonus for the previous week. Gold star, Thomas. Good job. Good job. Miss Switzer, if Pierre doesn't give me my pencil back, I'm finna whoop his ass. World star, Juliet. Good job. I miss my kids. I miss them a lot. The problem, though, with being in Shanghai is that I'm a 38-year-old divorced Black woman. I was over there looking for love. Okay? How do you think that went for me, huh? And in Chinese culture, if you're a woman in your late 20s, early 30s, and you're still not married, you're considered a leftover woman. I am reheated. About a year ago, I came back home to Chicago. I wound up matching up with a guy who's not my usual type. He's short, he's skinny, he's got long blonde hair. When he turns around, he looks like a hot Ukrainian chick. That's all right. I mean, hot is still hot, right? I mean, he's a beautiful boy and I'm a handsome girl, so it works out. Have you ever seen those couples where the guy is hot? He's like model hot. And then you look at the girl like, she must have some good pussy. That's kind of situation. He's very sexy. He's amazing. He's white, but he's very Black where it counts, you know? I mean, his dick is so big. For us, sex is social distancing. It's amazing. We have such an amazing sex life. But being from Chicago, he's from Chicago, I'm from Chicago. When he talks, he has a real hardcore Chicago accent. So foreplay for us sounds like, "Aw, yeah, baby, get it hot for daddy." And I'm like, "Shh. Let this happen, baby. Let it happen." That's all right, because I like to imagine my vagina sounds like a big, buff Black dude from the Bronx. With a 2-pack a day habit. Where's Timberland's old child support? So, to me, sex sounds like, "Oh, yeah, daddy, that feel good. I'm about to come. That ass be, I'm about to come, you know? One time over the holiday break, I came home and I wanted to hang out with my boyfriend. He's a big stoner. So am I. We were just leaving an open mic and we went to Popeyes because we had the munchies. So we go to the drive-thru and we order 10 chicken tenders and the clerk gives us 1 sauce. And he looks over at the clerk and he says, "Hey man, you know, I like to consider my worth based on how much sauce I got. Do I look like a 1 sauce guy to you?" That's my time. Y'all have been fantastic. I'm Erica Switzer.
All right. Give it for Erica, everybody. Boo, you guys never listen to me, but that's all right. You're so disobedient, you children. I'm just kidding. All right, let's keep this thing moving along, you guys. This next comic, she's really funny. She's coming at you from Portland. And if you are a man, she probably hates you. Get it for Amber Gill, everybody.
That might be the best intro I've ever had. Thank you. All true. Joe said something, I don't know if he's still in the room, but yeah, the idea of like nerd activists. I'm in Portland, so I do believe there's a huge overlap of nerd culture and activist culture here. And you did beg the question. I'm like, I wonder if like less Pokemon have been caught in this year compared to, anyway. Portland, hot. I'm hot, nerd loving. So I have a new mantra for this year. So started at the bottom, now we're here. Started at the bottom, now we're a little bit below that, but we're still technically here. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Oregon. The world's burning around me. I think Sam is in a similar, you're in San Jose, right, Sam?
Yeah, I'm in the Bay Area. It's a little better than it was a few weeks ago, but it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, there's like risk of evacuation where we are. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, it was cute when we called this year a dumpster fire when it was like a metaphor. But now it's like, oh, this is happening. I'm the first to admit that I'm a bit of a skeptic and apocalypse denier in the past. But I think I'm ready. I'm ready to invite those 2 lovely gay gentlemen that dress alike into my house. I'm ready to accept that invite to that youth group in the 7th grade. I guess I'm just ready to be saved. Just kidding. Only lesbians can save me. It's very true though. I feel safe in apocalyptic times because I have lesbian friends, and they were the first to like reach out and be like, "What's your plan? Pack up. Do you need somewhere to go?" It's just the best. Anyway, can't say no. Yeah, East Coasters. Can you tell me about the sky again? Tell me about the sky again. What color is it? Look like? That's yeah, a Mice and Men reference. Thank you. I'm kind of falling in love with Gen Z. I mean, perfect, but they have such audacity, which is a word they like to use and think it's like totally their own and not a word that's completely existed for like hundreds and hundreds of years. They're adorable. The only thing is I don't understand how under their reign we have ended up with these two candidates that are cis white male, almost octogenarians. Like, what happened, Gen Z? Like, did they get distracted on their phones? Did they forget to take their Adderall that day? Like, I don't know, but it's just like, how did that happen when they have so much power? Hormones are a crazy thing. I got my period today, and it's like this thing where all of a sudden I just want, like, I need to clean. Like, I saw my floorboards and I'm like, today's the day. Like, that's too much dust. My whole life is a fucking mess, but somehow in my brain, this is like how much hormones control your, like, you have to take care of that, like, just vigilantly. It's like, yeah, like I'm nesting or something. It's, yeah, I don't have the heart to tell my uterus. That's like beyond not a possibility. And I'm like, you're kind of embarrassing yourself, actually. I also think, yeah, if I think about how much hormones control me, like, I wonder, yeah, without the hormones I have, like, I feel like I would probably talk to, like, yeah, 70% less men. I would probably fuck 100% less men. Like, it's just crazy how it controls your entire being. If you are a male sympathist, if you respect men, so I encourage you to visit a website called 5 DIY Pocket Pussies. It's extraordinary. I'm not making this up. I wish I could. There's diagrams. There's literally 5. You have like balloons. Basically, they're like, do you have a cucumber, an empty Pringle, some rope, duct tape, and a paralyzing fear of talking to a whole-bodied woman? Like, visit this website. It's amazing. Like, get off those dating apps, gentlemen. The woman of your dreams is for you in your pantry right now. I'll just end on, I feel like that one passed. I'll just end on one joke. Yeah, I'm not Gen Z. I turned 40 this year, and it's this weird thing that you get approached a lot by young men. It's not a choice so much, and it's not you guys at such a young age that was okay, that like, this like MILF cougar fantasy. And I recently came to the conclusion, it might be coming from incest porn, right? Close to that, which I find disgusting. The first time I saw it, I was like, dude, that's your mom. You're fucking your mom, dude. That's gross. But yeah, I do think that plants a seed. From what I understand, it's a big Pornhub category. But like, yeah, I don't get it. Like, am I the only person that is like 100% not attracted to my parents? Am I the only one? I'll take that as yes. Okay. Maybe I'm the outlier. I just feel nothing else, even with low self-esteem, I could do better. I could do better than my parents. Okay. I'll end on that. Thank you, guys.
All right. Amber Gill, everybody. Am I muted? Oh, I'm not muted. My connection is unstable. Hey, Amber. I'd rather be muted. Where are we going? Are you taking us somewhere? Okay. Woo. All right, Amber Gill, everybody. Keep it going for Amber Gill.
Just here. Sorry,
okay.
I should pass.
No, it's okay. I just thought we were gonna walk us outside and show us something cool or something. All right. Moving along, you guys. This next comic is really funny, dude. He runs a show on Saturdays. Check out all the information on that and Displays Comedians, like I plugged earlier. Get it from check out all the information on that and Displays Comedians, like I plugged earlier. Get it from Michael Cooper, everybody. Michael Cooper.
Hey y'all, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing well. I'm a year sober, but I think it's the wrong year. Like it's bad. Like all my like AA friends are like, Michael, what's your favorite part of sobriety so far? And I'm like, you know, the first 3 days of withdrawals, probably the best part. You know, if you're withdrawing hard enough from booze, a lot of folks don't know this, you might hallucinate and see shit that isn't there. And that's awful, but it's not as bad as being sober and seeing shit that is there. I look, if you're still going to the gym during the pandemic, you have to stop pretending that that's about your health. Like, you're not going to convince me of that. That's clearly about some shit your dad said to you in the early 90s. Sometimes there's mental health too, you know. Like when I go and lift weights, my anxiety goes down. Well, yeah, there might be a physiological response wherein your anxiety decreases. But have you tried a pack of cigarettes a day and getting into fights on Facebook? No, I win. It's still not about your health. Someone said to me, they said, why would you want to spend your time getting into fights on Facebook? Like, there's a pandemic. The bars are closed, man. I'm not just going to change my hobbies because of a pandemic. You got to take it online. My brother's a cop back home in Alabama. I know depending who you are, that sentence might make the room feel a little weird. He's going to come to Chicago to do it. They wouldn't hire him. They said he didn't have enough video editing experience. Today's been a hard day for me. People keep getting mad at me today, and here's what it is. I'm absent-minded. I'm forgetful. And all the time, people in my personal life get upset with me about it. They're like, hey, you forget way too much, man. You got to pay attention. But today, just random people have been screaming at me on the internet to never forget anything ever again. I don't know what that's about. Listen, my heart really does go out to anybody impacted by this fire. It's really frustrating because these fires mostly come from privilege. People want to act like these are natural disasters, and it's frustrating. Like, I don't know what kind of prophecy that is when your gender reveal party turns into a natural disaster, but probably not fucking good. Okay. What are you gonna do when the kid turns 1? An oil spill? I'm just fucking tired of people pretending that this shit isn't our fault. God. Listen. I'm polyamorous, which is the long way of saying I'm tired. I feel like I missed a light, and I want to make sure I didn't miss a light.
You got about a minute and a half.
Sam's video is kind of freezing a little bit.
No, you're good.
Okay,
you got about a minute and a half.
So, I got a new job. I like it. And I like it by comparison. Because the last time I was in, I ended up working at a Domino's, delivering pizza on a bicycle, mostly to college students. Okay? And I don't know if you know this about 19-year-olds whose parents have 40 grand to send them to DePaul University. But when they see a 33-year-old man missing teeth, sounding like the bad guy in all the historically accurate movies, pulling up at 2 a.m. to deliver, they can be a little disrespectful. But that's okay. You know what I did? I would just ask them what they were studying. And no matter what, I told them I studied the same thing. That's my time, y'all. Thanks so much.
All right, Michael Cooper, everybody. Yeah, you know, my internet's like really shitty right now. I'm not sure why. Yeah. But now I know in the future I'm going to restart my router before I do an online mic, because I think that might be the answer, but obviously I can't do it right now. So whatever, we'll deal with it, you guys. We're comics. We can deal with anything, right? Except for, never mind. I'm not going to go there. Let's keep this thing going along, you guys. This next comic, he's a comic magician. He is a favorite at Hypothetical Comedy. It's a Hypothetical Comedy, but, you know, this guy's a favorite too. Get over Paul Kilmer, everybody. Paul Kilmer.
Yeah.
Woo.
Hey guys, it's me, Paul. You might notice that I'm wearing a hat. That's right, guys. I'm wearing a hat. I ditched the glasses because I accidentally broke them. So, real talk, guys. I took some constructive criticism. I had a conversation with Joe Gorman, and I said I wanted to kick the energy up in my act, and he told me that was dangerous. But this is level 10, Paul. Listen, when my energy goes up, I'm like a dangerous sociopath. I'm not a dangerous sociopath, but isn't that what a dangerous sociopath would say to lure you into a false sense of security after a Zoom meeting? What you do it after the Zoom meeting, Joe? Anyway, oh, yeah, that's right, magic. Wow.
Now.
There's usually a dove after that. Unfortunately, it passed away because unfortunately things die and we have to deal with that in life. Billiard ball. Yeah, it's okay. No one expects the billiard ball. No. This isn't going anywhere. Not doing good tonight. Anyway, watch this. Boom, no billiard ball. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. You guys want to see more magic? It doesn't matter, because all right, this is what's gonna happen. This next routine goes out to Katie Zane. I wanted to do it before, but I forgot. This trick I invented for her. Did I ever do this thing with the spoon with you, Sam?
Yeah. Yes, one time.
Okay.
I mean, no, never.
I have another. No, I can't. I can only do it once. Anyway, so look, everybody knows that I do paper bag magic. What comes out of the bag is the magic. Guys, this is Magic Paul with a hat. I'm super excited to be here. This trick involves a hat, or I wouldn't be wearing it. Inside the bag is this thing and a deck of cards because, you know, I can't do any magic without them. But hey, listen, send me money. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this. Anyway, all right. I can't do this anymore. Anyway, Michael Cooper, are you still in the room?
Yeah.
Nice. This is for you. I'm doing this for you. Just pretend that I'm in your apartment. I'm standing behind you, breathing deeply down the back of your neck. Are you turned on or are you not turned on?
I'm in it, man.
I wouldn't have answered that if I were you. Listen, Michael Cooper, just say stop anywhere.
Stop.
Fantastic. You see that card?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we're gonna put that back in the middle of the deck. And we're going to put the deck inside of the hat because I wouldn't have had the hat if I wasn't going to use it in the trick. Now, Michael, I'm so glad you came tonight. Jesus Christ, I need to take it down a notch, but I'm not going to because Joe Gorman told me to have more energy. I told that to Joe. It wasn't the other way around. I will bet you these googly eyes and this candy corn. I will eat this entire bag of candy corn if I can't find your card. You will send me money if I find your card. I don't care. Anyway, listen. This trick goes out to Katie Zane. I found this thing at the dollar store. I'm going to find your card that's in the middle of the deck with this thing. I can't touch the hat. Amber Gill, you need to watch me. If my hand goes into the hat, I will eat that entire bag of candy corn in front of everybody. I'm pre-diabetic. God. Are you ready, Michael Cooper?
Yeah.
I said, are you ready?
Yeah.
Woo! Let's do this.
Listen, guys, I have an upstairs neighbor. This isn't about them, it's about me.
Damn.
Oh yeah, so fun.
Hey, that's
Oh.
it. That's the one.
Is that your card, Michael?
That is my card.
Listen. I did this for Katie. I didn't do this for anybody else.
I am going
That's
to
your
describe
card.
it to her in detail.
I found your card. I'm gonna eat this entire bag of candy corn in front of you. You can also see me on my OnlyFans. I only eat candy corn. Guys, I can't feel my hands. I think I took too much. Do you guys ever try DMT? Anyway, Sam, ever do something called Sylvia? I don't know. My neighbor doesn't like me anymore. Sam, how much time do I have?
You're a bit over, but you could wrap it up.
Oh, you should have just told me that. I would have left.
It's okay. You're getting a trick for Katie. It's fine.
Nobody really wants this. Nobody wants level
Do one
7
more cool
Paul.
thing and then get out of here.
Okay. Well, I was happy. One more Paul thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Have you seen the thing with the dollar bill?
Never.
Oh, well. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold the dollar bill like this. Oh God, I'm gonna flick it, and George Washington jumps. Now he's facing the floor. Now watch this. All I've got to do is. Oh crap! Don't worry, guys. I have another dollar bill. Yeah. Look, I'll fold the dollar bill like this, and all you have to do is hit it, and the dollar bill goes back to the way it was before. This is level 7, Paul. You didn't want this. You didn't deserve this. You didn't want this. Nobody wants this. I'm gonna go home now. Hey, Amber, I made this sweet, cool frog.
Aww.
All right. You should have lit me, Sam.
Paul Kilmer, everybody. Yeah. You're going for Paul. Let me know. Hey, Michael, if you want to go back and show Katie later, that was actually, I think, about 1 hour into the show, almost on the dot.
Okay.
So it'll be on the stream. You can show it to her. A trick dedicated to her. That was super cool, Paul.
That was really cool.
I don't know why you
Thank
didn't dedicate it to me, but, whatever. It's cool. It's cool.
Listen, every week I'll dedicate a trick. Do you know how hard it is to come up with something new every week? I did that.
I'm a comedian.
I did that for Katie and God.
I do know how hard it is to come up with a new thing every week. I'm a comedian, Paul.
I know. I need to calm down, and I can't right now.
All right, well, maybe you can calm down over there somewhere in Connecticut.
I'll put
Let's
myself
keep
on
this thing
mute.
moving along, you guys. Give it up for your next comic, everybody. He is in the room. I just checked secretly without you guys knowing. Get it from Michael Clare, everybody.
Thank you, Funky Sam Medina. I'm going to go and rebrand you. I'm going to go with Funky Town Sam. Not funny, but it's also a music reference that I like. Guys, keep going for Paul. That was awesome. But guys, let's get to the comedy. Come on, seriously, let's get to the comedy. Here we go. Michael, pick a card. Michael Cooper, pick a card. Did he leave? That fucking son of a bitch. Okay, Paul, pick a card. Okay. All right, here we go. You ready? All right. Abracadoozle. All the cards are on the floor over there, but guess what, Paul? The card that you picked, was it not the can't remember the rules card? Thank you. That's
so funny.
You win.
That was a Paul 7. Like, what would I be? Would I be like a Paul 4 or 5? I feel like I'm trying to go for a Paul 7.
You wouldn't want to be a Paul 7.
I feel like if we had a Paul 8, I feel like the Paul 7 was the reason why Sam's internet was going out. A Paul 8 would have shut everybody down worldwide. Speaking of shutting everybody down worldwide, guys, coronavirus. This is my little corona thing. But it's, all I have to say about it is, like, I feel weird now with Dr. Fauci. Like, I've only recently started to, like, not trust him. and that's because he gave an interview with Bare Torso Bro Matthew McConaughey. That actually happened. Dr. Fauci gave a podcast interview with Matthew McConaughey. That's how you know we're fucked, guys.
All right.
I don't even know the movie of whatever it was with him in Hawaii. I don't know the name of the movie, but you know, like it's if we're looking for a cure or a vaccine, I don't want our main man answering questions like, Dr. Fauci, do you feel like when can I surf again? Dr. Fauci, have you seen A Time to Kill? Matthew, no, I have not seen A Time to Kill. I've not. Well, Dr. Fauci, I have really good news for you. Matthew McConaughey, do you have the vaccine? No, Dr. Fauci. I have 200 autographed copies of A Time to Kill sitting in my living room. I've been waiting to give out to a certain someone who's trying to save all of us from the coronavirus. That might be you, Dr. Fauci. Guys, you don't have to like the bit, but you have to appreciate the fact that's the only McConaughey impression ever that has not used that one fucking word. You know what I'm talking about. Repeated times. I'm not even fucking doing it, but guess what? I still found minimal laughs from a McConaughey impression that did not go to his trademark. That pop culture. Oh, you do like a southern accent on painkillers and you say those three words. The opposite of all left on it. But I'm still fucking digging some material out of that shit. This is a Paul 7 right here for me, all right? I'll go and end with my moment. Coronavirus is serious, guys. I recently got tested for it, and it was like a weird experience. So I encourage everybody to get tested. Just go out and do it. But for me, like, I went to the doctor's office, and the first thing was kind of strange. The doctor walked up and he's like, "Hey, I'm Dr. Chad." I'm like, all right, cool, Dr. Chad. He's wearing like a flannel shirt too, which was like that look of like, hey, I was hip in the early 90s. I was the third drummer for Pearl Jam, played on Vitology, went to med school. Now I'm doing like corona testing. Not super reassuring, but
okay.
I looked at me and like, he was just like, hey, like, you know, like we can do a quick physical, make sure you're okay. All right, like drop trowel. He did like the whole like turn your head and cough thing, and I was like, it's sort of weird, but whatever. Then he started like doing like mouth stuff on me, and then kind of like was like, hey, like, so now this is when you do mouth. This is not how I imagined coronavirus testing would go. But like, I'll do my part. I'll go and step up, you know, I'll whatever it takes to flatten the curve. So we do mouth stuff together, and like at the end of it, you know, it's kind of weird. I tried to offer him money, and he was like, "No, I'm not like that." And it was really, he just kind of like walked out. Like I was like, "Am I okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, coronavirus, probably. Yeah, you're probably fine, but the herp and the HIV might want to get checked out." And he like walked out of the alleyway. It's kind of weird. And like as he walked out, I was like, dude, like I can't give you a 5-star Yelp review for Dr. Chad's back alley coronavirus testing clinic. Guys, that's my Paul about 3 or 4. I had it at 7. I feel like, you know, at one point I may have been toward 8 or 9. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night.
Hell yeah. Thank you for going, Michael Clare. Woo. Sorry. Okay, let's keep this thing going along, you guys. This next comic, I can see in my little window there. Get it for Hari Krishna Patel, everybody. Hari Krishna Patel. Woo!
Guys, how are you guys doing?
Sorry if I'm super laggy, you guys.
You guys are having fun. Am I still lagging?
No, I'm laggy. You're fine.
Oh, okay. Like I code this. I shouldn't be lagging on this. But you know, as growing up as an Indian, there's only two options for career. One is doctor, and the other is tech company. I don't know why. Maybe there is something to do with the brain, but maybe that's our way of taking back the revenge on white people. But I mean, how could you take revenge back from British people? Their law for COVID was they cannot have sex with somebody who doesn't live in their house, which is pretty weird. Well, that's their advisory by the government, which is pretty weird because what if you live with your grandma and you are horny? How would you deal with that? The other thing about us as Indian people is like we have the lowest cyber security risk in the world, which is pretty weird. But then if you think about it, it's because most of them are happening from there. No, that's not landing as well. I guess this is Hare Krishna one level going on right now. Let's kick this up with my spelling bee competition. I'm probably always level 10 on that one for sure. No? Okay. I lose on spelling bee too. That's fine. That's fine. Let me see. What do I have over here? Oh, yeah. I think so. My obsession with HR at my company is if your benefits manager becomes your friend, does it become friends with benefits? Asking for a friend. My friend who lives between my legs, actually, he's pretty. You know, I try to be on these dating apps to see like how things are going on in COVID, and like unfortunately not able to match with anybody. And then getting disappointed with that, I go to Pornhub, and then Pornhub is like, there is 21 females in your area trying to getting laid right now. I'm like, that's not true. Don't play me with this. And I click on it and I go, and they're like, oh, that person is a scammer. I'm like, you're trying to play a scam with me, I'll hack your computer right now. Get all your passwords. The other thing is I tried to auction my girlfriend online on a website, and the website was called eBay. I wasn't sure if that would work, but I still tried it. It didn't work. And after that, she broke up with me, saying me that I'm an emotionless person, and I still don't know how to feel about it. Oh God, there is no feeling in this room, I guess today.
You're good, man.
This one thing I wrote today is like, I'm such a lazy person because I don't like to do much stuff. I stay back, but there's this one thing I tried to do back in March, which is for the first time I tried stand-up comedy, and I did one of the open mics. And since then, even stand-up comedy has become sit-down comedy from Zoom. I guess none of it is working, so we're going to go to talk about 9/11. I like the slogan of 9/11, never forget. Which makes sense for people who are born and raised in America and people who suffered from it. But it doesn't make sense for me as an immigrant who came after that and still going through the security and getting pulled over for a random check. I don't think so they do it for random check. They just want all the immigrants to remember as well that never forget 9/11 happened. I don't know. We'll see. There's something in there, I guess. But I guess it's 1 minute time. I'm just gonna stop because Sam is gone right now.
There, I think.
Woo!
At least you can clap. I mean, I was done with my set.
All right, Hare Krishna, everybody. Sorry, I ran out to go get a beer.
I had a really good joke, but you left. That's why I just wanted.
Well, I think maybe I'm your bad luck. I think your joke was better because I left. I didn't turn my background off for this next joke though. So Hari talked about sit down comedy on Zoom, but I do like sit down comedy a lot more than stand up comedy. You know, I'm closer to my beer that way. I missed your big finale just for that stupid joke. I'm so ashamed of myself, you guys. All right, let's get this thing moving along. Who is next? Oh, this guy is the first time here at this mic as well, so I'm super excited. Get it for Ivan Rodriguez, everybody.
Woo-hoo! Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, so this is actually, I just moved out here from Durham, North Carolina with my fiance in January. Ironically enough for work, I'm a chef. So I moved out here to San Pedro in January and became To Go Cutlery in March. So it was fun. But now we're here now. A buddy of mine who actually does comedy told me that I looked really awkward. So he handed me his little karaoke mic and said, just walk around with it. So even though I'm barely a second year micer, this is the only reason I'm holding this is just to get comfortable, not because I think I'm good. I want that to be clear. But I know that I'm coming to you guys looking like fucking Goldberg just let himself go and opened up a taco truck. It's fair. It's fair. But no, I'm not Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks, but I did get farts blamed on me a lot in middle school. You look like you do. The movie was, I'm about to be 38 years old, so that was the peak of my fatty chunkiness. You're sitting there, sixth grade, English class, and I remember like it was yesterday. Little Kathy Hampton, right in front of me, she ripped a creamy one. You know what I mean? And she did it. I saw her, I smelled it, and she looked at me. We made eye contact, and I just see it happen slowly. Just Goldberg. The entire class dying, laughing, staring at me. Mind you, I didn't do it. She was ripping toasties the entire class. She's lucky I didn't snitch on her because I'm not a snitch. The entire class, Goldberg, haha. It sucked, man. It was pretty shitty. It was the first time I learned the lesson that kids can be cruel. But who can be more cruel? Mexican line cooks. Those motherfuckers are brutal. It's just the lay of the land. Mexican line cooks, they got nothing else to do in that kitchen, but somehow hate your food as they make it. I can say it. I'm Mexican. You can taste the hate when you walk into a Chinese joint. It's all fucking essays. You can taste the hate. But I remember I was 15 years old. I learned the hard lesson. I was a 15-year-old kid. My first job was an Italian restaurant in North Carolina called Pulcinellas, which I now know is Italian for torture the fat kid. I walked in, 15 years old, sight unseen, never had a job. My first day, the kitchen manager is like, all right, and this is the guys. Guys, this is Ivan. Say hi to the kitchen team. I'm like, hey, guys. They're like, hey, what's up? What's your name, way? Ivan. Papaya. Nice to meet you, Papaya. The fuck? Okay. This is Javier, our kitchen lead. Hey, man, it's going to be a tough day, but you're going to be okay, Papaya. Why does he keep calling me Papaya? It's fine. Just ignore him. Cool. All right. Turns out Mexicans love nicknames if they're fucking cooks in the kitchen and got nothing to do. If you're skinny, they call you Gordo. You're fat, they call you Flaco. For skinny. There was a fucking waiter had a stupid haircut named Matt. El Feo Mateo. That was his nickname. El Feo Mateo. Matt the ugly guy. And it rhymed. Fucking assassins. So what chance did I have? I'm sitting there, I'm walking in, third day. Hey, muchachos. Hey, Papaya. Fucking guys in the background in that fucking chorus. Papaya, papaya, papaya. I'm just walking in my locker like, hi, guys. Fucking terrified. My final day, I finally asked fucking Javier. I was like, hey, why did you guys call me Papaya? He's like, oh, because you're shaped like a papaya. You're big and then little. Thanks, man. I was just like, fuck. And you smell like fart. No. And now as an adult, I hate papayas because they smell like fart, and it's like fucking Life's Callback. It's like Goldberg, you fucking fat farty fuck. It's like, God damn it. I stand no chance. It's brutal. But I learned that day, you know? But it's actually a true story. So this is a true story. I actually did audition for the movie Heavyweights, funny enough. Ben Stiller vehicle, fucking phenomenal movie, underrated. But I did actually audition. So my sister in North Carolina did theater. So she actually had an agent. And one day I'm going to like her audition for something. I'm in the lobby, 5 years old with my mom. I'm doing Michael Jackson in the lobby, just Billie Jean, Shimon, just fucking hamming it up because I have nothing else to do. And, you know, Jackie Presley, that was my sister's agent, sees me and says, "Oh, he's a fat little shit. Does he do anything else?" And I was like, fucking, I'm going to BART your world. And I did. But I get an audition for Heavyweights. This is a true story. And I get a call back. Again, mind you, we're in North Carolina. I didn't go to Hollywood, but sent a couple of tapes. It was the 90s. You sent tapes. But this is a true story. She sends a second tape of me, and they call back, and they say, "We're interested. He doesn't have any speaking roles, but if he can gain 40 to 60 pounds, we can use him." My mom and fucking dad, mind you, this is probably, I could probably make more than my dad's making at this point. They say no. And you know what the reason was? My mom and dad say no because our son's health means more to us than the American dollar. Ruined my dreams. I'm in 4th grade. But you know what? I fucking vowed to pay them back. And I did. Because I fucking gained those 60 pounds back. Plus 30 more. And you know what? I made the Mexicans pay for it. Made them pay for it one by one. They were eating tacos. What is that? Primo? Make mine with Hellman's. I fucking took no mercy. I made them pay for every pound I gained back. I was 300 pounds by fucking high school. Joke was on them. The joke was on them. But you know what's funny is actually I'm still fat, and that's okay because I actually met someone who actually likes fat guys. She thinks they're sexy. It's kind of fucking weird. She calls them thickalodians. Oh, it's my little thickalodian, tired from work. Ugh, I hate that. I'll come home from work just dead tired. It's like, oh, I hope my thickalodian's not too tired tonight because Mama needs her thick at night. What? She is like fetishizing like black dick, but fat spick. It's fucking insane. But I love my baby, so hey, I'm all about the business. You kidding me? So I actually remember the day that I knew that she wasn't full of shit and she actually likes fat guys. So we're watching this show. I don't know if you're familiar, but it's called Fuck That's Delicious, and it's hosted by a guy named Action Bronson. We love Action Bronson. If you don't know Action Bronson, he's a morbidly obese ginger Albanian rapper from Queens, but he sounds just like Ghostface Killah. But if you don't know who Ghostface Killah is, he's part of the seminal hip hop group from Staten Island, New York called the Wu-Tang Clan. I mean, obvious. But if you don't know who the Wu-Tang Clan is, then you have got to stop calling the cops on black folks. You've got to, like, they're just trying to have a good time. They're not bothering you. Enough's enough. Fuck off. But we were watching this show, Fuck That's Delicious, and we're sitting there eating dinner, you know, me and her, and like, he's about to take a bite of this aardvark sandwich or whatever the fuck he's about to do. But it's Action Bronson, like, oh, yo, this aardvark sandwich, yo, it's amazing, B. So he's about to stuff his face, he pulls the beard back, and he takes a bite of his fucking shit, and he's like, and she's like, oh, he is so sexy. And I just look at her like, ew, what the fuck is wrong with you? But then I realized I was dragging like 4th slice of pizza through ketchup. so I was like, nah, you know what? I think we're going to be all right. All right, that's my time, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, fucking Cole Medina. My big man, Sam. Thank you, everyone. First time. I love you guys. Thank you, everyone. Give it up for everybody.
All right. Keep going for Ivan, everybody. Hell yeah. Let's keep this thing going along here. This next guy, we have a visitor. This next guy, it's his first time doing Zoom, so that's pretty cool. Oh, look, she's proud. That's cute. Oh, they're gone. Never mind. That wasn't cute. I was only kidding. So if you guys expect me to say his name correct, you're probably mistaken, but I'm going to go, all right, go try anyway. Get up for Kyle Van Huklon, everybody. I forgot already. Kyle, everybody.
Kyle, hey, everybody. How are you guys doing? Like Sam said, my name is Kyle, which means I am permanently stuck as a douchebag, which means I have to vape and drink energy drinks all the time. So I got to follow through. And I'm sorry if anyone had to deal with a Chad. I heard someone did. I apologize. They're the higher ranked douchebags. They're a little more superior than me. But you'll deal with them. I have actually learned the true thing about life. It is you haven't lived life until you nearly shit your pants. People think I'm crazy. I don't care if you climbed a mountain, ran with the bulls until you have that 3 minutes in your stomach going, and you got to shit yourself, run into the bathroom. That's the best adrenaline rush you can ever have in your life. And I have to say, on behalf of all the Kyles, I do apologize. I am not from Kenosha. I'm actually from the drunkest city in the United States, Appleton, Wisconsin. I don't know if anyone knows where that is. It's this little bumfuck city that drinks more than anybody in the world. I gotta say, there's something really interesting. I'm still single, and I have realized my porn taste has gotten really interesting now. I don't know if anybody here has ever heard of nugget porn. It is amputee midget porn. So if you can imagine a person nailing a CPR dummy, that is a true taste. And granted, Pornhub has actually asked me a few times, are you serious? You want to watch this? Kind of like Netflix. But it's got to the point now where I'm pretty impressed that even MILF porn has gotten interesting too. And since I am so single, my whole perception of a vagina has changed. Now when I watch an Arby's or commercial, I'm getting an erection because that's my only frame of reference now. So I do apologize to Arby's that I returned their sandwiches with extra cream. All right, we're gonna talk about something a little more interesting here. My last girlfriend left me. It really sucked. So what happened was she deflated herself and decided to crawl out the window. Joke's on her. She got stuck in a tree. So about 2 o'clock in the morning, picture me grabbing a stick, trying to pull her down. I always look at the bright side of everything. We have extra holes for me to fill now. And it sucked to be her because I threw her in the garbage can later that night. All right. We got one more for you before I wrap things up, which most of my dates don't hear, which I haven't had in a while. So I want to talk about security checks. So I had to go through one. I think I was in Cincinnati at the time, and I had my ID stolen, so I had to go through security check. I've never realized how much you get molested. So they pull me in, they do the check, pat down. They decided to tell me that I had to drop trowel. So the TSA agent had to put her hand up my ass like a ventriloquist puppet. But there's a bright side of that again. And that was, anytime I hit turbulence, I got an erection. So when I go down the highway, now it's kind of really difficult when you have friends in the car with you. So I'm Kyle Van Hookland. I'm from Appleton, Wisconsin. And yes, I am a douchebag, and you guys can hate me for it. Thank you, guys.
All right, Kyle, everybody. Keep it going for Kyle. He said that he gets molested at TSA checkpoints. Well, imagine if you weren't white, Kyle. It'd be a lot worse. I'll tell you that for sure right now. You don't know anything about what they do in that place. Speaking of which, oh wait, no, I'm just kidding. Your next song, everybody, it's Pratik. Everybody, give it for Pratik.
Woo!
Pratik. Is he here? Where is he?
Woohoo! Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, you are here.
Speaking of TSA checkpoints, am I right, guys? Yeah. I have like a whole album on TSA checkpoints. Hell yeah. I've actually never dealt with that ever. No, I actually so I will literally. Part of the reason I have this beard is purely because I'm not traveling right now. Because I know that if I have this beard and go travel, they'll laugh me out of they'll laugh me out of just the terminal. Like they won't even let me get any further than that. Like it's like I literally it's one of those things where like when I utilize the security checkpoints, it's like I feel like I'm a magic 8-ball. It's like I get shaken up and ask yes or no questions. That's really what it is. It's bad, man. Like this beard is because I don't even think like I have this beard, and sure there are people out there who have beards like that, but like it's not like I don't even look like one of those type of people, like I look like I look like a computer science professor that fell down a mine shaft for 10 minutes. That's what I look like. I'm not yelling Alu Akbar, you know what I'm yelling? I'm yelling, hey, where's Technotronic? I want to sweat some, all right? I want to move it. How about that? All right. I love Technotronic, by the way. They pump it up, all right? That's what we need. We need more pump it up. That's more important. Why aren't we never forgetting the fact that you can pump up the jams? I think that's something we should all memorialize. Pump up those jams. That's an inside job. That's fine. By the way, speaking of which, check out the and I should have made it by background. I didn't do it. I didn't plan ahead, Sam Medina. But check out the movie poster for the movie The Squeeze. It's a 1980s movie starring Michael Keaton. The poster is literally a pair of hands squeezing the World Trade Center, and they called it, and the Trade Center is starting to crumble. Should have made that my background. Should have done some visual aid comedy, but I'm not good enough for that. The only visual aid comedy I do is I just show a picture of myself as a child and say, hey, this is what happens when you drink PBR for 10 years and eat chicken tenders. You don't look like that anymore. My hair went from here to my beard. It's great, but look at that Lego man here. That's fine. God, it's been a weird fucking week. I actually ventured out finally again. Like I don't really go out much anymore, but I went outside, went for a couple errands and all, and then I was just kind of walking around a little bit. Then I decided to get in my car and just walk around like the township, and I had to go poopy. You guys. So there was like a nearby inn that I went into, and I was like, hey, can I use the bathroom? And they're like, are you a guest? Are you a guest? So this is a little tip for all of you. This isn't stand-up. This is tips for you guys. These are life hacks that you can use. Here's what you do. If you're ever in a situation where you need to use facilities and they ask, are you a guest of this inn or this hotel or this bed and breakfast? Here's what you say. Say, I'm not a guest of this inn or hotel or bed and breakfast, but I am here right now visiting my biological father for the first time ever. He is a guest to this inn. He's the one that told me to meet him here. And I'm a little nervous right now because I just walked down the street to the old 7-Eleven and I ate 9 7-Eleven taquitos. That's 3 for 3 times 3. That's a good fucking deal, you guys. And these aren't just the regular taquitos that have been sitting out in the heat lamps. No, these are the ones that are further back. These are the buffalo chicken rollers. You know what those are? It's just deep fried rubber meat. That's all it is. Deep fried rubber meat. When you eat it, you shit out a bouncy castle. You shit out memory foam. You can do the little wine glass test on it. It's fucking amazing. So you look that person right in the eyes and you say, I'm here visiting my biological father for the first time ever, and you let me in so I can go use those bathrooms that are the really fancy bathrooms. Sam Medina knows what I'm talking about. They're the fancy bathrooms that have the little checklist that say that these bathrooms have been checked and cleaned every hour by someone named Arsalan, who has a PhD from Sri Lanka, but the only job he can get here in this country is cleaning bathrooms after Pratik Sarastava with his beard ate 7-Eleven taquitos and turned his asshole into a Play-Doh press kit. And that's what I did. Don't eat 7-Eleven taquitos because they will go right through you. And but if you have to go, always use hotel bathrooms because that shit is clean thanks to Sri Lankan immigrants. So big up to Sri Lankan immigrants. Never forget them. Please give it up to Sam Medina. Thank you, guys.
Hell yeah. All right. Keep up for Pratik, everybody. Keep it going. Hey, he's not wrong, you know. Hotel lobby bathrooms are always super clean. I worked at hotels for about 6 years, and I love taking shits at hotel lobbies. In the bathroom, I mean, not in the lobby. You guys know what I'm talking about. I used to work in this office building, and there was like a clipboard. Oh my gosh, Uncle Vic is heckling me. Where's the eject button? I used to work in this office building, and in the bathroom there was this clipboard on the wall. You had to like sign it every time you cleaned the bathroom, like for whoever cleaned it, you know. And I remember all day the whole thing would be blank until the end of the day, and then it'd be all filled out. And I'm like, do they really clean it? So I used to pee on the floor to see if they, it would be gone later. And then what I didn't tell you guys earlier when I left during Hare Krishna set to get a beer, any good Zoom host will tell you that when you go grab a beer, you got to make sure. Oh, you can't even see it because my background. There you go. You got to get 2 at a time, right? You don't have to leave again. It's a tip. If you guys host a Zoom, grab 2 beers at a time. Yep, that's what you do. That's what you do. Let's keep this thing going along. You're next. Oh, you know what? I wanted to tell you, Pratik does co-host a Sunday mic called Fun Simulation, and it's super fun. And yeah, check it out. You can always find that in Displaced Comedians. I know I keep saying that, but that's where you can find all these awesome mics. Like I said, if it's not Displaced Comedians approved, why are you even there, right? I'm just kidding. Let's keep this thing going. Another comedian who has a Zoom mic that is Displaced Comedians approved. She has a mic on Tuesday nights. Get it from Melanie Calabrese, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Thanks, Sam. Okay. So I'm going to do a little inventory here. Everybody has a camera on their device, right? So I want to know if you have seen the movie Cobra Kai and you like the movie Cobra Kai, please put your finger over your camera. Okay, I'm going to do a little inventory. That's going to tell me if you like the movie, because you'll be blacked out. Sam Medina likes it. Victor.
I haven't seen it.
It looks like there's. Oh, okay. Michael Clare likes it.
Here, I'll do this.
Who else? Victor, I'm surprised.
Yeah. Is that better?
Scott, I don't know. Yeah, Scott likes it.
It's good.
Kind of being. I feel like I'm left in the dark here. Ivan likes it. Yeah, I'm like a minority here. Oh, Ivan likes it, but he doesn't want to cover his. Okay, Ivan likes it. I'm left in the dark here. So I don't like it. It's a series. That's right. It's a series, right, Michael Clare? It is a series. And guess how far I got in on the series before I said, nope, I don't like it. 1.5 episodes. I'm a bitch. I'm an old lady. Yeah, so I said, okay, I keep seeing people write about it on Facebook. I made a big, I found the poster guide. Oh, okay, whoops, sorry. Okay, so I had a big bowl of popcorn and I had a beer, and my dog and I, she's a female dog, the bitch dog and I sat here and tried watching it. And I couldn't get into it. There was no WAP going on in this apartment after that, watching that 1.5 episodes. There was no WAP. Okay. Let me just tell you that. I tried it and I just couldn't get why. I'm not going to give you any spoilers because I just watched 1.5 episodes. Okay. And I thought, well, maybe if I have another beer, I'll enjoy it better. No. Maybe if I have a 3rd beer, I'll enjoy it better. No. After 4 beers, I was like, forget this shit. I'm done. So Johnny still has a red car and it plays some 80s music, which was cool. And I loved Karate Kid in middle school because I'm an 80s person. I know, Scott, you loved Karate Kid too, right?
Yeah.
You liked it? Did you like the show, the series?
It was okay. The second season wasn't as good as the first season was good. Second one, it kind of goes off the rails, but.
It went off the rails after the 2nd episode for me. I know. I'm a bitch. I don't like the TV show This Is Us either. I don't know. Something is wrong with me. My dad says, my dad says, you're the only woman in the world that doesn't like This Is Us. I'm like, yeah, I'm a bitch. Okay, Dad. And, I just don't like drama. So I liked Karate Kid in 6th grade. I saw it in the theater. I was in love with Ralph Macchio. I'm Italian, and I am convinced my 6th grade boyfriend, yes, I had a boyfriend in 6th grade. It was way too young to have a boyfriend. We didn't even see each other after school or hold hands. Nothing, right? And he broke up with me because I wouldn't look at him. I was too shy. That's when you know you don't deserve a boyfriend in 6th grade. So anyways, I was convinced he looked like him. So I was in love with Ralph Macchio. And I'm going to break it down to this. I'm a 48-year-old woman going through perimenopause. Let's see how reactions I get. Michael Clare, I know, I'm 48. I'm going through, Erica, I don't know. You're maybe, I don't know. You're like, yeah, 48, I'm going through perimenopause. I don't give a shit. And guess what? Ralph Macchio, I heard, I don't want to break the news to you. Apparently he wears a toupee throughout the whole series. No, I have nothing wrong with men. Okay. So Scott, I'm okay with men who are bald. It's wonderful, right? I'm not like, well, but I just felt like, okay, come on, Ralph Macchio, you're turning 60, okay? Let it all out, I just felt like I was being lied to. So, yeah, so anyways, I couldn't get into it. It was too much drama. I couldn't get into, Johnny still has the red car. He's driving around. Like, he becomes Mr. Miyagi. Is that kind of like what happens? Am I giving away anything? Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. So yeah, anyways, I don't know. So yeah, and so I'm a teacher. It's been a hard week, and I teach special ed. So I'm on Zoom with the students, and yeah, it's been hard. I don't know. I know some kids may have kids. Some people may work in schools. I know there are a lot of essential workers out there. But I'll just end on this because I thought, what a way to end a Friday afternoon on Zoom with my students. We were talking about pets. So Kyle's going to bed just because of my set. Okay, Kyle said he's going to bed. I bet you like Cobra Kai too, Kyle. You were probably a baby when that came out, the original. Anyways, we were talking about pets, and I said, who has a spit up since 7 a.m.? Oh, okay, whatever, overachiever. Okay. So anyways, I said, does anybody have pets? And my one student said, yeah, I have kittens. No, she said, I have a cat. Well, all of a sudden, the dad and the sister brings out, I know Victor's going to love this, 4 baby kittens onto the screen. And I'm like, oh my God. Get to see that on a Friday afternoon. And they're like, how old is the kittens? And they're like 2 weeks. And I'm like, yes. And then the dad says to the other student on the Zoom, maybe Jennifer wants a kitten. Do you want a kitten? And she's like, of course the kid's like, yes. And I'm like, no, please. I don't want to get in trouble that some kid's going to adopt a kitten off of my Zoom classroom. And then I'll just end on this. The student said, oh, I have a fish. You want me to get my fish? And I said, please do not take the fish out of the water, okay? That's how I'm going to end this thing. Don't take the fish out of the water. Thank you, Sam. You guys take care.
Hell yeah. Keep going for Melanie, everybody. Keep going for Melanie. Woo. One of my comic friends has a joke about getting so high that his dog can talk to him. And then one time I got so high that my cat could talk to me, but she still didn't. Yeah, it was terrible. She hates me. She loves me, though. She loves me. She loves to bite me and scratch me and all that good stuff, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I think Victor taught her well, He used to show her a picture of me and kick her. I'm just kidding. When I was a teenager, my friend's dog hated me. He hated me with a passion. I don't know why. And I used to always tell her, you show your dog a picture of me and kick him? But she said no. I don't believe her. All right, let's get this thing moving along. Who did I say was next in the chat? Oh, that person's not here. So this guy's been here since the beginning. He's been waiting. He's been doing what he does best. Get up for Scott Waite, everybody.
What's up, guys? Zoom in. So, also, guys, I want to say thank you to Erica earlier talking about me. I appreciate it. I'm the white guys you're talking about. Big things do come in small packages. Small things. Big things do come in small packages, so that's me. So thank you, Erica. Confidence, I needed that. So, guys, I'm Scotty Wade. I'm a 41-year-old who's waiting for my body to grow into my head.
Yeah.
Let me stand. Okay. Also, I know I look like a human light bulb. I also look like I've taken too many hits to the head and haven't recovered. Also, guys, I look like the default racist character in GTA. Also, guys, I look like I get refunds from hookers. They're like, no, your money's no good here, Scott. No, just take it back. Guys, I look like I smell like a mixture between day old hot dog water and sweaty gym socks. You can't smell it, but my apartment does. It smells. Because also I look like I am the super fan for SpongeBob SquarePants. All right. Because I also look like I like the thrill of being kicked in the hard in the balls and while being punched in the face. I just have a face that you can punch. I think that's what people have told me, and I didn't quite believe it till recently. Another fun fact about me: before the coronavirus kind of pandemic kind of shut stuff down, I was in California earlier this year. Was doing some auditions. Really excited to share them with everybody. Clap along if you're familiar with these movies or people. So the first one, I know you definitely were thinking it when you saw me. Like, when did Megamind become a real life person? So, guys, I did the audition for the reimagining of Megamind for Metro Man, Brad Pitt's part. I know I'm as handsome as Brad Pitt. I'm like, hey, I get it, guys. I appreciate it. I'll be Megamind. I look more like Megamind, obviously. Second one, this is inside. No one knows this quite yet, except for everybody right now listening and watching this. They're rebooting Austin Powers, guys. I auditioned for Mini-Me.
Yeah.
Throw me a freaking bone here, right? Or Mini-Me. Bone. And then the third one, I'm very, very excited about. Any wrestling fans?
Woo!
On the mic?
Yeah.
It's WWE Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austism. My intro is going to be the crinkling of the Capri Sun. And then, guys, I'm sponsored and I'm breaking out cans of whoop-ass energy drink on my competition. And and I know a lot of people, they were talking earlier about this. So it's near and dear to me. As comedians, obviously, we're getting a lot of good practice with it. But I was seriously, guys, like a day away from starting up my own OnlyFans page. Scotty on the potty, naughty stuff on the toilet. I also filmed a porn parody for it. And so my finish move was, hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah, everybody? Can I get a hell yeah? Come on, guys. Where we all
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I need to feel something, guys. I need to feel it. And then, because I do have a quick question for everybody, is so what's the opposite of a soulmate? What do you guys think? Shout out your answers. This is the participation point.
A mortal enemy?
What?
Mortal enemy?
Alone.
So I think it's a cellmate. Think about it though, because you're both prisoners of love. You're both cuffed up to your boo, right? And then most importantly, it's a death sentence. And then you're either dying with someone you love, or you're dying to get the hell out of this situation, So either way, it's painful. I'm just saying I'm single. That's just a fancy way of saying I am single. So ladies that are watching this throughout the streaming services, hit me up. You're like, Scott, how can I find you? Right here, guys. I'd like to point you to my Instagram. Follow me there at Scotty Be Funny. #WaitSwag, because before OnlyFans, I was going to hand on my Cash App thinking, oh yeah, people want to pay me to see me. Not yet. Maybe one day, but not yet. So Funky Sam Medina, my favorite Tone Loc song. Thanks for having me on, man. And y'all have a great weekend and be safe out there, especially California, Oregon, Idaho, man. Washington, I'm worried about you guys, man. Stay safe. So
Dang, there's fires in Idaho too? I didn't know that.
yeah, everyone, like 800, like yes, all we got the good weather in Phoenix, but everybody else got the fire. So
everybody else really is true. Keep it going for Scott Wade, everybody delivering bad news at the end of the set.
Yes, man.
So I said it earlier, I'm sorry if I'm laggy. For some reason my internet's super shitty today. But fuck it, right? Let's just have fun. Let's have a good time. If the internet goes out, then we'll just not do this anymore tonight. I don't know. Let's see.
It's all good, Sam.
Are you going to make the internet go out right on my turn?
I might. You might make the internet go out. It might be like, oh, too much, cannot compute, and just crash.
I might make the internet crash because I'm going to go viral.
I know. So this next comic was supposed to be Shaggy. He could not be here today, so in his place, I gave you Diana Holtzman, everybody. Diana Holtzman.
Also known as my fellow Mexicans. My mom just turned me on supporting my crazy endeavors. Also, some Medina, known as Diana Hernandez Holtzman, although I am Diana Holtzman for better years. All right, so here we go. So I would like to introduce you to my cousin. She is not from Mexico. She is from Kazakhstan. Now, there are a couple of folks that I believe are from my cousin country of India, and I am not Indian. I might speak like a very, very, very slow-minded, stereotypical, elderly Indian man, but I am not. I'm not transgender, and I'm not pansexual. I am. What, Mom? You're not Indian. She look Indian. I look Indian, but we are not. We are Mexican. No, we're not Mexican. We're Kazakhstani. So anyway, back to the point. Would you like a tutorial today? Would you? Okay, I give you option. I give you internet option like YouTube channel. It's like my YouTube channel. Okay. I don't want to offend any Indian friend. I don't. I have many. I am a filmmaker and I have many friends from Bollywood. So I grew up watching Bollywood and telenovelas de México. So, bueno, cabrones, entonces, ¿qué quieren que les enseñe? Iván Rodríguez, tú no tienes para nada acento cuando hablas en inglés. Mais si vous voulez, je veux parler. Si tu voulais, je te peux parler en français because Ali Gaga, my name is Ali Gaga, I am a citizen of the world. Are people dropping like flies because they don't like me? Am I offensive? I'm a citizen of the world. I love you all. I love all of humanity. I am poor. I'm working class. Except I don't work these days. I am unemployed filmmaker in California. And I try to get unemployment from the American government, but I am not a citizen and I am not a resident. And I don't understand why. Maybe that is why they do not answer my phone calls. I don't know. What do you think? I have a little bit of saliva, but the dentist says it's good for the bad breath to have a lot of saliva. So when I sit there, I go every 5 seconds, but it reminds me, you have a lot of saliva, you talk a lot, are we ever going to get through this session? And I say, excuse me, I used to be an introvert, but now I'm an extrovert, and so I talk a lot, and all the other patients and all the other clients are really annoyed, like nobody else is talking, and it's just me, and then I befriend my my dental hygienist, and we got to go coffee, we went to go get coffee with her 2 friends, and she sold me these smoothies, these vegan smoothies, and now I'm doing them with my mom who is visiting me, who's helping me move in to Mar Vista in California, and I do the smoothie, and I'm not vegan, I'm macrobiotic because I still eat fish, no egg, no dairy, because I'm in the California vibe. Like the kids on the Instagram, they say vibe and vibes. It is no longer about the frequency. It's a vibe. It's like cool kids. It's like Gen Z, you know? It's like Gen Z. It's all about the vibe. Anyway, so do you guys want a tutorial about how to make a soy ice cream with chia and other healthy things? Or do you want a tour? Do you want to, are there any Karens in here who want to speak to the manager? Okay, you want to meet manager from the 80s? It's my mini me. Hi. I am the manager of the library, and guess what? I have alopecia. This is my wig. I did not get the memo that Trump is not cool. I am a progressive. I'm almost an anarchist, but I am not. I am a Bernie supporter, an AOC, Elizabeth Warren. I used to like the president of Mexico, but now I don't because he's a populist. Do you know the difference? I studied international relations at Georgetown University. I am scholarship because I'm poor, but I got scholarship. Now, she didn't get them. I'm sorry. They are transgender. It's not a she, it's a they. That's their preferred pronoun. And they did not get the memo that Trump is not cool. I know that, but they don't know. So they used to pay. But it's okay because they look good, I think. Look, she looks very, I'm sorry, it's hard. My therapist is also transgender, and that's actually the truth. And so it's hard for me to call them they because to me they're a he because he's beard, dress, necklace, beard, handsome man. Now look how official she looks. Look at all her toys. Because apparently I'm 7 years old. Is somebody whispering to me? Is that my light? That's my light. Look at my toys.
Yes. 1 minute.
2 of them are for my son's, not my son, I don't have a son. For my listen to me. It is for my boyfriend's 6-year-old son because I like the same things he does. What do you think that says about my state of mind? I'm not dumb. I have high IQ. But I play like child. Because we are born creative and imaginative. We use our right brain. But over the years, society taints us. It taints us. Okay. Now look, if you don't think I have high IQ, what do you think of my books? From high school, I just retrieved them from from Kazakhstan. Look at all my books. Look at the sushi stuffed animals. It's like a kid with the stuffed animal with the sushi because it's sophisticated adult. Fuck, I didn't record myself. God damn it. Okay. Look at all these. Do you see Virgil? Aeneid. Virgil's Aeneid. I studied 4 years of Latin. I'm sophisticated. I know French. I can understand Romanian. I just don't know Portuguese. But I know most of the Romance languages. I can understand Italiano. Why? Because I took 4 years of Latin at the all-girls school and it was an excuse to go to all-boys school. And then I met Billy King. He was my only boyfriend when I was 16. And I said, I love you first. Like a bad Mexican woman. I didn't keep my mystery. And guess what? He broke up with me right after prom when I said I love you. And ever since then, I've never, word to the wise ladies and gay men and transgender, if you're feminine, do not give away your flower so quickly. No sex. No love. No, I'm not in love with you first. No. I waited 8 months until the Rob Hines in New York City told me that he loved me. And then we were together and we were going to be together forever until he kicked me out of the house and then I moved to Los Angeles. Okay. Thank you. Good night.
Yay. All right, Deanna, everybody. Keep going for Deanna.
Thanks for bearing with me because that's a little not rehearsed, as you can see. Thank you for being open-minded to my cow dung inspired by David Habel's bullshit group that I did.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
It's a little different than yesterday. I kind of bombed yesterday, but so did others. So
it's okay. I didn't have a show yesterday, so that's fine. That's fine. Okay. You want to plug your live show real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, me?
No, Deanna. Who said me?
Oh.
Huh? Me?
Who
Live
said
show?
me first?
What live show? I forgot to record myself because I'm a goddamn idiot.
It's a stream. You can download it later and get it.
Oh.
Okay. Anyways, let's move on. Who else wants to promote a show? I thought somebody said who? Me? Scott, was that you?
Did you say promote the show? Help you promote it?
No, like your show.
Deanna, you have a
We
show?
wanted you to plug your show.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put my video on because I need to go to dinner with my mom. And I need to change. Excuse me.
Okay.
Wait, why am I on Spotlight?
Future shows. Any future shows?
All right. Let's get this thing going, guys.
Yes, I have a future show. I have a future show I want to plug. Let me plug. It is on Sunday. May I?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Be quick.
Hello, everyone. I cannot see you, but you can see me because this is going to posthumously come out after this video chat dies. I'm not going to be dead, I hope, from not COVID or cancer, but I have, more importantly, some news. I am on an all-female open mic on Zoom on Sunday, 7:30 p.m. I'm going to go on early so that my boyfriend and my parents can meet at dinner for the first time. We've only been together 2 months. So wish me luck.
We wish you luck. We wish you a lot of luck.
Good luck.
And also all comics next month. I'm getting together a bunch of comics to do an outdoor thing. Secret location, there will be alcohol, and we might even pay a few comics if we make some bucks.
We're at what state?
Probably Sherman Oaks. I'm not sure yet, but somewhere in LA.
Okay.
It's gotta be safe though. I got a location scout to get the right location because otherwise we're not gonna do it. And I'm doing it with Jen Eden.
Okay.
Do you know her? Is that her last name? Jen Eden? She does like flappers. She hosts it. She was doing Pretty Funny Women today, but then they asked her not to because she wouldn't do exclusivity or some confusion.
Okay. Let's move on. We won't get into the politics of comedy. Yeah. Keep your eye on her for that. She's gonna do some live shows out there. Everybody loves those, especially in LA. So that's super cool. Let's keep this thing going all the way back to the East Coast. Get it for Moodit Verma, everybody. Moodit Verma.
Woo! What's up, everybody? Yeah. Fix my. Remind me never to apply to Georgetown law. Okay. God. Let's see. 2020 has been rough. 2020 has been a rough year. I talk about my feelings a lot. I post on social media. But whenever I post, I make sure to do it after 5 p.m. so everyone thinks I'm employed. And if I'm really on edge, then I'll post at noon so everyone thinks I'm on lunch. Remember at my last job, I had a really important presentation, like a very important talk to give. And I started by saying that I will be speaking from the heart. And that's code for I did not prepare for this at all. Okay. See, I don't wear condoms. I do not wear condoms. So instead, I tie a knot at the top of the foreskin using foreskin itself. It saves money. And the environment. Look, I'm a broke comic, okay? I need to pinch pennies. And pinch my foreskin to tie it in a knot. Bet you won't find that in the Kama Sutra. But you might find that in the Georgetown appropriated version. Let's see. Jesus Christ. I supported Andrew Yang during his campaign. Supported Andrew Yang as a big proponent for universal basic income. And Andrew and I, we get along. We follow each other on Twitter. Andrew and I, we have a lot in common. See, Andrew didn't go to Georgetown. Andrew went to Brown University for college, and I was Brown in college, and I still am. Unlike the last, actually. Anyone have sleep issues? Insomniacs? Yeah. We're all comics, I'm sure we do. I take melatonin. I take melatonin in liquid form. And one of the ingredients is ethyl alcohol. So you got liquid melatonin and ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol is the same alcohol that's in drinking alcohol. But on the bottle, on the melatonin bottle, it says ethyl alcohol is a preservative. Bullshit. That's the ingredient that's knocking me out every night. Like low key. Alcoholic, undercover. What's the FDA doing? Jeez. They also have melatonin gummies. So, cutting out sugar, that's no longer a thing. Other jokes. I thought the word incel was short for Indian sellout. Call back to the set before mine. I was actually in DC. I was at the club. I was at the club the other night, turning up, if you will. I was turning up, and I was wearing this white shirt. I was wearing this white shirt with green stripes. The green stripes are going down and to the side. The bouncer said I look like a Microsoft Excel sheet. I was like, I'm not Microsoft Excel. I'm Microsoft Incel. Sell this place out one day. So I have a unique name. And a fun way to remember my name is to think back to the kids movie called Madagascar in 2006. And Madagascar is a theme song, and it goes, I like to mood it. Thanks, everyone.
All right, mood it, everybody. Keep it going. Mood it, Verma, everybody. All right, where am I? What am I doing? I don't even know anymore, you guys. This is so cool, though. This is super fun. I'm having a good time. I'm about to fall asleep, though. I'm just kidding. I'm not. So this next comic, she is a first time here at this mic, so I'm super excited. She also runs a mic, but I'll let her go ahead and tell you about that. Again, for Pam Escalona, everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? I know. Hey, hi, what's up? I am Pam. A little bit about myself. I have I have a disability. I have mild cerebral palsy. Yeah. Just don't give me a full glass of drink while I'm standing up. Due to my shakiness, I will spill it all over the floor, and I am not gonna clean it up. There's certain games I could have played during my childhood, such as Operation. Yeah, I had no chance becoming a surgeon at all. Yeah, but if I do become a surgeon, my patient would have the best of scars. Also, another game I couldn't play during my childhood was Jenga. You ever played that game, Jenga? You guys never played Jenga before?
Yeah.
I had a hard time playing that game, so fuck you. Anyway, I hated that game. Of course, blocks would fall over me and stuff like that. But I blame my sister for bringing that game into our in our household. You know, I totally remember we were going in the store. She spotted it, and she go, "Look, Dad, we gotta get that game. You know, you gotta play with Pam." I know, that's the best part. Yeah, shit, I know. Anyway, my name is Pam, but I am Filipino. I don't know why Filipino have a hard time saying that name, you know. Pamela. I don't know, I have to correct these people. I swear, they have good American accents, you know. Technically, they're nurse assistants that are like, oh, hey, good morning, hello. Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Is there a Pamela Escalona in here? And I'm like, it's Pamela. Oh, Pamela. No, lucky my name wasn't Esther. Shit. I know my mom loves that Bible story of Esther, how she saves her people and stuff. But my sister got the coolest name. She was named after a supermodel and a Charlie's Angels. Yes, her name is Cheryl, and she doesn't give a fuck how she spelled it. You know, she doesn't care. I would like tell her, hey, it's spelled SH, who gives a fuck? It's still my name, bitch. It's still my name. I don't give a fuck. It's not like Catherine with a K or Catherine with a C. I don't know. Fuck. Yeah. Anyway, I know you guys were talking about Cobra Kai. I know. I saw the first season and someone spoiled me. That second season sucked. I know. But just let you know, I love Karate Kid Part 2. I would defend that movie no matter what. Karate Kid Part 2 is like the best sequel of movies. Do you agree? I guess no one agrees. You can go fuck yourself, okay? Fine, be like that. Yeah, I love Karate Kid Part 2. It's like my best movies. I know. Any millenniums in here? Any millenniums? Just like, you remember the movie Johnny Tsunami?
Oh yeah.
The bad Johnny? That was the asshole in Karate Kid Part 2. Yeah, the villain. Yeah, sorry to spoil. He look older. I don't know. Oh yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna spoil you about a bit. Bon Jovi is like wearing, his hair is Silver Fox now, and she's making me old. It's not living in a prayer no more. It's living in a nursing home. Take my hand. We're halfway there. Whoa. We're living in the nursing home. I'm a cowboy. No, you're not. No, you're not. Get off that horse before you break your back. Okay, Mr. Bon Jovi? Dead or alive! Dead. I am Pam. That's my time. Thank you.
Wow. All right. Keep going for Pam, everybody.
Good job.
Hey, Pam, you want to plug your mic real quick?
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow I have an open mic on Saturday called Pam's Open Mic Duo. It starts at 4 p.m., 7 p.m., and 10 p.m. Hawaiian and Pacific and Eastern time. So I think it's an hour on the Central side. I don't know. I'm not good with time zones. Okay, you guys. You have to follow me. I have like one more people.
Figure it out. Keep going for Pam, everybody.
Figure it out.
Yeah, you know what's funny? It's funny because there used to be like a time where comedians could like say, "Oh, I have a show at 7 p.m." and you didn't have to say the time zone because nobody's gonna travel
It's
time
fucking
zones.
cool, man.
I know.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Bougie
We all
problem.
had to learn time zones, you guys. And
It's a
guess how I
bougie
do it?
problem.
Guess how I do my time zones? The internet.
Wow.
It knows everything. It knows everything. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah, I get thrown off.
You know who does know everything? You know who does not know everything? This next comic, everybody, give it up for Uncle Vic.
Woohoo!
Sam. I didn't know I was on. No. Okay, thank you, Sam. Good evening, everybody. I'm Uncle Vic. How has this week been for everybody? Been a good week, you guys?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
It's been shitty and it's been great.
I just retired last week. I'm very excited. Retirement papers. I was just in tears. I was so moved. Like, you sons of bitches. At least I still got my health care for 28 more days. But, okay. It's a very emotional moment. What else has been going on during this time? I do want to say that I am a proud member of BMM. And because at my age, I'm 56 now, and at my age, all bowel movements matter. So I'm just want to throw that out there. I mean, I don't care who you are. You go 55 plus category. Oh yeah, there's some issues to talk about. So today was a good day. So yeah. Anyway, my name is Uncle Vic. I'm the youngest of 6 kids, and like a lot of kids growing up in the 60s that they were either misdiagnosed or the parents just didn't give a shit. I live with a condition called ADD. A lot of performers. It seems to be like the prerequisite. Are you fucked up? No. Okay, you're not going to make it in this business. Yeah, you're fucked up. Hey, you're going to do great. So anyway, so that's a hats off to all you guys because I know you're all fucked up. And what else is going on? Anyway, so as I got older though, my teens and whatnot. Then my doctor actually re-diagnosed me. He says, actually, you have ADHD. I'm like, wow, I get this shit in high def. Wow. Thank you for the upgrade, doctor. I'm going to sleep so good tonight doing this for the upgrade that you gave me. I really, hey, put her there, pal. Give me a hug. And as I got older, as I got older and whatnot, I kind of did my own delving into drugs. Smoking pot just wasn't enough. I went into something called crystal, and that stuff is really bad for you guys. I got to tell you. I mean, it comes in 5 flavors. There's the mango Southern iced tea. There's lemonade. I mean, that Crystal Light. I'm telling you, that shit will get you, dude.
I can't hear him.
Victor, your sound got really bad all of a sudden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, anytime that I fuck up.
Well, wait. Disconnect your audio and then reconnect it. No,
Okay.
not mute yourself. Literally disconnect from audio.
Oh, shit. I gotta leave the meeting?
No, you don't have to leave the meeting. There's an option that says, what are you on right now? Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
TV.
How about this?
Oh, you know what? It's connected to that. Yeah.
All right. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, I still can't hear you, though.
You
Hold the
got the
microphone.
Yeah, good. I can hear you.
Turn your Bluetooth off.
Does this help?
Yeah.
Is this
Oh, you
better?
sound good. You sound good. Continue.
There you go.
Yeah, it
back.
sounds
Oh,
good.
good. Okay, I have some phlegm in my throat. I have phlegm in my throat and no mute button. Excuse me, one sec. Just kidding. Anyway, so I'm currently in recovery right now. Recovery from a fucked up haircut. As you can see, I panned the camera down so you can't see the rest of my forehead. But anytime that somebody asks me about my widow speak, okay, you call it a receding hairline. I just tell them that's where the horns go, especially during Halloween. So, I do want to talk about something. I do want to talk about something new. I told myself I would write before. You got to write, right? So I told myself I'd write something, and after a week of not doing anything, I wrote something today. But I'm going to do it next week because in the meantime, I want to tell you about this awkward moment I had. I love chocolate. And I'm a chocoholic, White chocolate's pretty cool. Milk chocolate's that's the de facto standard. Dark chocolate, but chocolate and mint is wrong. Okay, now it's either you're on a bad date and your date has shitty breath, or more like in my case, you're trying to get through a checkpoint. So that's all I'm just telling you. From the living room to the kitchen, so I had to adapt that for Corona. So, what else? I was thinking since I just got laid off, I could, what am I going to do now? And I thought about starting a dating site, and based on another an e-commerce site that I like. Maybe you guys have heard of it, called eBay. Oh, I'm getting a boner now. I love eBay, and the best thing I like about, hey, are you getting excited over there, Sam? Gosh, wow. Okay, I make a boner joke, and wow. DM me later. Okay? And then anyway, so as long, okay. Well, as long as I get free shipping, I don't care what I buy. That's all I want to talk about. But anyway, based on that, how about a dating site we'll call it eBabe. And eBay, you just bid on somebody that's put themselves up for auction. I bid on some, good-looking chick, and at the last minute I got outbid. I'm like, shit. I didn't realize that the person who put themselves up for bid, they can bid against you. What happened? I just love this shit internet. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I won't put you guys through my shitty internet and my shitty jokes. Just 20 more minutes, okay? 20 more minutes. What are we going to tell? I know. So here's what I wrote today. I like words. And I like certain words. I like to call myself a faux wordsmith. 1 minute, Sam. Okay. Faux wordsmith. The word faux, that's just like a fancy word for phony, right? So if I'm a phony wordsmith, I like certain words, not because of what they mean or just the way they come out of your mouth. Like, idiosyncrasy. That's a cool word. Has anybody had an idiosyncrasy? No? Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Maybe you guys have had a catharsis. Or my favorite, a kerfuffle. I got 45 seconds more, Sam. Okay, thanks. And or the phrase, my favorite phrase, poignant yet putrid. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to cut it short. Thank you very much, everybody. Sam, you're the best, despite what everybody says. And you too, Athena. I love you guys. And yay.
All right, keep it going for Uncle
Quinn
Vic,
Martin
everybody.
production.
Uncle Vic.
Oh, Vicky.
You know what's sad though? The saddest part is when he says, "Despite what everybody says," but it's just him. So whatever you do,
It's in my
you guys,
memoirs. It's in my memoirs.
don't listen to Uncle Vic, especially when he invites you to his chat room. All right, let's keep this thing chugging along. We're almost to the end, you guys. We got just a couple more comics for you. Thanks for hanging out. This next dude, he's super funny. He is on the East Coast, so it's super late for him, but that's okay. Get up for Chino De Leon, everybody.
Woo!
Oh.
What up, everybody?
What up, man?
I literally was laying down to go to bed when Sam hit me up. Like, hey, you want to do a set? Fuck yeah. You know what? 2020 actually has been one of the craziest years of my life. I'm 32, so yeah, it's up there. First, the year started with Iran trying to start a war that they obviously can't fucking win. China gave the world a fucking virus. Mm-hmm. Cops got trigger happy. Never mind, that's every year. Let's move on. Nickelodeon announced that something that we basically all knew: SpongeBob is gay. So we can pretty much say it hasn't been going the conservatives' way so far. On the light note, I would definitely say Goya supporting Trump has to be probably the best for right now. Only reason I say that, listen to me. I know I'm Latino and I'm supposed to be like, no, that's bullshit. Listen to me. If Trump supporters start supporting Goya, that means you will start seeing a lot of different seasonings in white households now. So now, you invite me over for dinner. Damn right, I'm coming over. Move over meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Come over arroz con pollo. I was thinking about Biden. Oh yeah, Democrats, don't worry, I'm coming to y'all right now. I was thinking about how Biden got caught lying and saying the same speeches that he was saying back when he was running for president originally. That in one of the speeches, he's just in the middle. Come on, guys. I'm fucking lying. Just vote for me, please. I was the fucking vice president for Obama. Oh, Biden's the only white president ever that's trying to remove the race card from black people. Because if you don't vote for him, you're not black. The balls on him.
Oh.
Yeah. What else? What else did I think of today? I was doing my kids' Zoom. I don't know if anybody got kids here on Zoom.
Oh, yeah.
Like 2 hours in, my daughter stopped the teacher mid teaching something and said, Mr. B, are we almost done? The balls of my daughter, right? I started laughing because I was in another room helping my son. And usually you're supposed to raise your hands, but my daughter does this. She unmutes herself while she's raising her hands. Mr. B, I got my hand up. He's bossy. Like my mom. Yeah, man. I'm gonna just fuck around. Anybody watch football yesterday?
Woohoo!
Nope.
Yeah. They really fucking booed Unity. It's bullshit. You know what I would have booed? Booed? Would have booed fucking what's his name? Fucking Reed's face mask. That shit was foggier than a fuck.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that.
I know he couldn't see shit. Anyway, I ain't gonna waste too much of your time. I don't want to bore y'all. My name is Chino De Leon. Chino got jokes on all social media. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, Chino. He went for Chino, everybody. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Get out of here. He's gone. He had to go teach his daughter more ways to roast the teacher on Zoom, you guys. Let me get his name off of here because that's not my name. Okay, what are we doing now? Let's see here. Paula, are you here? Oh, I think she is.
I'm here.
Ladies and gentlemen, so we have a treat for you tonight.
Hey,
Paula, she's
everybody.
very funny. She's also going to do a little bonus thing, either before or after her set. So I'm super excited. Give it up to everybody for Paula.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm Athena to Hypothetical Comedy for always throwing down, man. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, so I got big things in the work. But first, thank you. I really need to thank my neighbor for being my internet sponsor because I think he's on to me. Like, internet has been fucking fussy, and I ain't flating the man. He's married. Like, I have boundaries, you know. unless he gives me that ether cord, you know what I mean, and I'll fucking plug that shit in. See, I'm native. I know you can't tell by looking at me because I'm an incognito engine. So I like taking from the white man. It's fun. It's fun. Can I tell you how fucking handy it is that I can hide in plain sight? Because shit's fucking dangerous now, man. So bad. It feels like a real game of fucking Pokemon, Except it's a Reaper trying to catch your ass. It'll be okay, you guys. You know what I say when the smoke's fucking stinging in my eyes and my throat's getting scratchy and I can't have a cigarette because it's fucking smoke. Fucking bullshit. But anyways, this is what I think, that there's some spirit somewhere that wants my dumb ass here because I'm still here and I'm gonna be fucking grateful for it, man. Have to be grateful for it. Fucking sucks. So it was my birthday a few weeks ago and I was real grateful I hit another number. I'm not gonna be sad about that shit either because I'm still here. It's great. It's great. But my dad called to wish me birthday greetings, which was weird because dad don't do the phone calls. That's mom's job. Always has been. Hey, I want to tell you something, and you can use it for a bit in your set. And I said, oh. He's all, well, I want to tell you this before I can't. I'm like, that's fucking morbid. Like, what the hell, Dad? What's going on? He says, well, I want to tell you that I'm really glad that your mom didn't swallow you back in the day. I think you gave me more than a bit. Like, I'm fucking ticking now. So I got to thinking myself, now I'm a mom of a bunch of kids. Only fucked for half of them, So I'm in it for the long haul. It's okay. I'm okay with it. But when am I gonna feel that way about my kids? The ones I made in house. Like, when am I gonna look at them and think, I'm glad I didn't swallow you? Life goals. Life. Okay. Yeah. Man, life is fucking hard. One more thing before I get to the big announcement. I was in a gas station the other day, actually a couple weeks ago now. I was looking for a patient. I'm a nurse. And I was at this gas station that's really far fucking out in the mountains. Like, this town, God, I think it fucking burnt down. Oh my God, I haven't done this bit since the fire. Oh. So my cash register lady, she was super fucking sweet. Poor baby, she looked like she was still mad that when she divorced her husband, she was still his sister. You know what I mean? Like, we all suffer, right? We all suffer. But even with my mask on, she can tell I'm having a hard time with this product on the counter. Because what's on the counter is a package of candied crickets. And I think, what the fucking crickets? Like, candied crickets? Like, this is a joke. Out here? Like, what the fuck is that about? So she says, what's the matter, honey? I said, well, what's up? She says, oh, well, they're trying to get us to see bugs as food, honey. I said, who's they? Because it's fun nowadays. You can get a maggot or a Q. You never know what you're going to get there in response, So she says the elites. And I was like, well, okay. But then I got to thinking, you can never tell where a prophecy's coming from. Look at Trelawney and fucking Harry Potter's. That bitch was rough looking, but she was spitting the truth, So, you guys, of things to come. Might only be bugs left. But then I'm gonna be smart because I fucking hustle. I've signed up for farmersonly.com profile.
Woo!
Right? Because I'll suck a dick before I eat a bug. That's all I fucking know. Could you imagine how many fucking bugs I'd have to eat to keep this physique? Like, no. Fucking doing it. I'm not. So y'all stay safe, fucking wear your mask. Now you need 2 fucking masks. Like you've never needed 2 condoms, like you need 2 masks. You know what I mean? I'll fucking stay safe. Yeah, you gotta be good to yourselves because shit's getting fucking hard. So why not make it harder for me personally? I'm hosting a 24-hour trapped in time fucking marathon mic tomorrow.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. It's my 6-month tribute to the Zoom crew we made. You know, we're fucking Zoomies. We Zoom. So what we do, there ain't no fucking shame in our game, right? We stay in our box. We handle our shit. It's fun, right? And as a thank you to all the hosts that fucking created the rooms and hosted these rooms, and all of them still host to this day, you know, 6 months into a pandemic, that's like triple time. It's got to be triple, quadruple time, right?
Yeah.
So the sign-up sheet is ready, y'all. I damn near almost killed myself to get the math right. Math fucking sucks. So, and I'm a teacher now. I just got that degree, I guess. Yeah, and they changed the math again. Thank you. Thank you. I'd rather be fucked 20 times than teach math. That's not good. Sorry. If I wanted to teach, I would have became a teacher. You know what I mean? Anyways, so yeah, the sign-up sheets are ready. You have to register, and when you're done registering, you will get the link to the sign-up sheet. Now, it's 24 hours long. We've got a few things scattered throughout. We've got hosts getting their 10 minutes, either at the start or the end of the hour. We'll play it by ear in that point. So we're looking at 4 spots an hour, which doesn't seem like a lot to me when I'm used to what? A bunch of guys comics in an hour. So I'm going to throw it down here in the chat, and you guys can have at it. And we'll do the raffle. I have 4 15-minute spots that people can raffle for.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. It's a 1 frog skin a piece, $1 a piece, up to 20 tickets per person, per comic. Now, the host, if they want to throw down, they can have their regular time and win a set. So, hey, if you want 25 fuck, it's up for grabs.
Netflix special, man. What's up?
All right. There'll be 2 in the first half and 2 in the second half. And then we got cool things like a set list mic throughout this thing. And we got breakfast with Kelly. We got Sam and Athena. We got Sam on his fucking anniversary when he popped his fucking comedy charity. We get him in our fucking house. Like, give it up for Sam.
All right, Sam.
Fucking A. Oh, wait, he gets to oh. Sorry. Did you get the joke? I said fucking A, and then I'm like, he gets to.
I caught it.
I saw you, Scott. I don't know why your box is in my view right now, but I saw you. Thank you very much. All right. So much ado about a lot. So thanks. I'm gonna throw the thing in right now. I won't even turn my video off. We'll just here we go. Y'all sign up. We'll rock and roll 5 Pacific tomorrow because we have to know about time zones now because we're boozy comics. So I hope to see you all there. Let's have some fun. And we start at 5 tomorrow. Thank you guys. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Athena.
Hell yeah.
Thank you to all the comics. Deb Mar, she's gonna be there. Yeah. Deb Mar, yes, ma'am. All right, I've done enough. Thank you.
Hell yeah, and I'm super excited because like Paula said, I started doing comedy for the first time on September 13th, 2010, which is 10 years ago, and I'm going to be hosting an hour on her mic right at midnight. So right when my anniversary starts, I will be doing a mic with Paula. So I'm super excited about that.
That's so cool.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
An hour, huh? You added a 0, huh?
No, I said I'm hosting the hour with Paula.
Hosting, correct.
Yeah, I'm hosting.
I was like, he's slick if he could talk me into the whole fucking hour.
Yeah, it'll be 5 minutes of jokes and 55 minutes of me sleeping.
He's filming his Pluto TV special.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I signed a deal with Hulu, you guys. Yeah, 3 months for $1. Come on. I said earlier. Get with it. Deb, are you on? No. Oh, she's gonna answer me, you guys.
Deb.
All right, Deb Mar, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not Deb Mar.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm loved by 5 people.
Woo!
She says.
Why do this?
A good 5 people.
I'm so sorry. Aaron, you know what? I gotta lower this just a little. My housemate's here in the sharing the set with me.
Woohoo! Woo!
Sharing the comedy set with me. Eating her rice and beans. She heated them up. She can sit wherever the fuck she wants.
Look at them.
All right, folks. Thank you, Sam. Is Athena around? I don't feel whole
Yeah,
unless
she's here. She's around here somewhere.
I know she can hear me.
She can hear you. Yes.
Athena. Sorry. Okay. You know, I realized. Oh, you're not streaming. That's not bad for me.
No, I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird that you can't? Is there a way to know that you're streaming?
I say it on the sign up thing.
Oh, I see. So only when you're recording is there the little.
No, there's a live, but I didn't go directly from Zoom to Facebook. I did it a different way, so that's why Zoom doesn't know that I'm streaming.
Okay. Hi, streaming audience. I'm so glad I asked. If you could watch this. Because I'm dating a new guy, and if I do a set about the old one, the new one might think he's my next bit.
Oh.
And I'm waiting till he inevitably disappoints me to designate him for that assignment. All my sisters left. Paula might be listening. Well, I talked earlier in the Detroit mic about my plumber. I don't know if I have anything left. Hi, Paula. I needed a woman's face. I appreciate it.
Was I at a sausage party? Did I make a bunch of guys fucking laugh? Sorry to interrupt you, but
Great, Paula.
The credit. I just love how Michael Clare pulled out the axe, just like to really reaffirm his masculinity. Because he was feeling doubtful. And thank you, Michael. Because I wasn't sure you had a penis. Wanted to know you're cool. Wow. The shit's really fucked up, isn't it? You guys saw my, this is, the sky today. That's the Pacific Ocean out there.
Oh, wow.
And that tiny dot is the sun.
Wow.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's just take a minute to cry.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on an online comedy tour, and we'll call it Catharsis. Fucking A. Oh my goodness. And it's really hard. You can't complain about the little things. I know I mentioned my plumber. We'll get back to him. He's not going anywhere in my brain. So, yeah, no, it's really hard to complain that you have any problems because you're breathing in the ashes of your neighbors' houses. Because I'm inhaling a nearby forest. I can't complain about the guys on the dating app, can I? I still have a roof over my fucking head. So what if I can't see the sun? Deb, you're such a narcissist. So what are you streaming this on, Sam?
Everything.
It's not Facebook. What is it?
No, it's on Facebook.
Can you guys not talk over the person I'm talking to? It's my turn. What was that, darling Sam?
It is on Facebook, and it is also on Twitch and a few other places.
And how many people are we getting in those places?
I don't even know right now.
That's his way of saying we have no idea anybody's aware of us. We're trying our darndest to get out there. Is Athena coming? Look, this is a tour of my ADD brain. This is my ADD brain under stress. Okay. And you're just gonna come on the ride with me. Because it's my turn, because I waited, and finally my beans were ready. And don't get angry with me. I'm here to heat them up tomorrow, too. Okay. My plumber is a conspiracy theorist. My plumber, who has to deal with facts like gravity and water, reports that COVID is a plot. Hold on, she's distracting me. You got to calm down over there. Just this will be over soon. Corner of my eye. I love you. You're gonna kill me. Okay. He declares that COVID is a plan to thin the population. It's all a plan and a plot. And there's going to be one world government, and this is called Vision 2020. Vision 2020 is what's at my optometrist, you motherfucker. What is wrong with people? The man fished my thong panties out of the bathroom sink drain with his snake. We didn't know why the water wasn't going down. I'm very petite. And I lost track of them. There he fished them out, all grimy with his snake. That's the most action I'm getting, people. And then the man with the snake lets me know that facts are out the window. And he heard something. And there's a program. And I'm like, and where is it? It's there. It's out. It's there. With a straight face. It's San Francisco. That shit's supposed to happen where Sam lives. In the rural areas. Even the suburbs where Melanie is, I'll take it. I'm in the city. I'm in the cosmopolitan part. This motherfucker is right in front of me, telling me about population control. The man works on toilets, and toilets depend on gravity. And that's a fact. Gravity's a fact. Can we flush my plumber down the toilet? Help him understand facts better. How do we reach our brothers and sisters? We're all Americans. We're all Americans. Where have they gone? Off the deep end. And we share some kind of responsibility. We better look at our mistakes because we did something to alienate them to the point. To the point where They are believing anything. What is the latest that they're believing? What did this QAnon come out with? I'm Jewish. I'm on the front line of people to get targeted. Okay? Don't be fooled that that shit's behind us. I guess I should be wrapping up. I was thinking, it's like this big dysfunctional family. And I decided I'm going to be the therapist. I'm going to bring us together. If you have any ideas on how to do that, get these people to hear us. Where did you go? What happened to you? That's what we need to be asking. Not, do you know these facts? They don't want to know facts. They're making up their own facts. You don't come at people who invent their own facts with real facts. We got to stop doing that. It's not working. You got to come to them with, what happened to you? Where did you go? Can I bring you back? Will you come back with me? Because I love you. I don't like you. It's like when you're a parent. I don't like you necessarily, but I love you. You're my American brother or sister. Please come back. Don't keep going over the edge, because you're going to pull me with you. And I don't want to go there. I'm going to stop because I'm going to have a nightmare. I'm Deb Marr. Love everybody. Back to you, Sam.
Yeah. All right, Deb. Keep it going for Deb, everybody. And I think if she kept going, we would all have nightmares tonight. But yeah, so we're good. We're good, you guys. So that's our show. That's everybody. That's awesome, right?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here. Like I said, all right. Like I said, follow me on Instagram at Funky Sam Medina. Follow the show at Hypothetical Comedy. And thank you very much.
Woo!